it's JB. What's the deal, man? Welcome to the TheAuxConnect podcast. We got a special guest all the way from the New York DMV area, man. Happy to have you pull up. Appreciate you, my boy Dexterity.
Yes,
Welcome,
sir.
brother.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me. Thanks for having me.
Appreciate you, man. How you doing today?
I'm good. I'm good. Just let people know though, like I've been in LA for a minute though, and I'm out in the Bay now, so I'm almost a local, damn near.
Yeah, how long you been out here this way?
Probably like 8 years.
So from the east to the west.
For sure.
What brought you out west, bro?
Weed.
Hey, that's
For sure. Like
hey, that makes sense.
I
There
was,
it is.
I had a little business in DC. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why keep dealing with middlemen when I could come out here and you know what I'm saying?
Get it cracking.
Go from the source and
Yeah.
yeah,
So-
that was the motivation.
You got your own like dispensaries and stuff like that?
Nah, we didn't go that route, but
Okay.
we was definitely still in the cannabis business.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay.
And then actually right now I co-own a yoga studio in the Bay Area.
Really? Yoga?
Yeah, yoga.
Do you do yoga?
I do.
How is it? Talk to me about that.
Yoga's amazing.
I play ball, Chad Ochocinco, he always talk about yoga. I've
Yeah.
never done yoga, but I hear great things about it.
Yoga's amazing. It's the most freeing thing. It's the most it helps you deal with things, and there's different types of yoga. There's definitely yoga that deals with more fitness side of it, where it's like more active, and then there's more passive yoga, which deals with like the parasympathetic nervous system, and there's meditation, intention work, breath work. So it's a full spectrum when it comes to yoga. But yeah, it definitely helps in any way, shape, or form. If you having back pains, aches, you could do a more stretch-based yoga. If you're having, blockages, you can do something like restorative or yin or yeah.
So yoga real beneficial then, huh?
For sure, it helps in every it does. It helps in every way, and just like the practices and the teachings that come along with yoga, it's something that it kind of leads you in the right direction. It kind of teaches you how to live. Some people, it's kind of how some people use the Bible as like basic instructions before leaving
Okay.
Earth. Some people use the teachings and the practices of yoga, of ways of life.
Yeah.
It goes deeper than just breathing and working out.
Okay, so what's maybe like, I don't know, people that's thinking about doing yoga, why would you suggest they do it? And what's maybe like the basics of what they should start with?
I mean, I think they should go with a moderate class or a restorative class, just something that they could ease into, something that won't discourage them before they even start the challenge. Because
Gotcha.
sometimes when you look online and you look up yoga, you got people folding up in pretzels and doing back bends and things like that.
Crazy shit.
And that's very advanced,
Yeah.
very, very advanced. But it's like, if you really want to get into yoga, you just got to kind of, find the easy class, the, day one beginner classes.
Definitely. So is that something that helps you like mentally? What got you into yoga, bro? Especially getting to a point that you
A
got a
woman
business.
got me
Okay.
into yoga. Yeah, for sure. Shout out Alicia. She kind of just basically I had no choice,
You ain't had no choice?
I ain't had no choice. It was like you need to work on some things, buddy. And,
Was it from like not if you want to touch on it, was it from like a mental standpoint?
No,
like
for sure.
flexibility or
Nah, it was
or
from
what?
it was from a little bit of everything. It was from like, we all go through things as humans, and we all go through our waves, and sometimes we're at highs and sometimes we're at lows, and when you're used to a certain lifestyle, when you hit a low, you go to your automatic way of thinking. So I'm going to the club. I'm going to get instant gratification. I'm going to make sure I feel good before. So with that mindset, you never really heal any of the things or the traumas that you're going through. You're really just putting a mask on it, whether it be alcohol, women, music. Just you fill your time with things and your space with things, and you're not able to actually deal with the problems that are there. And when you're introduced to new people and you spend time with new people and you come into their space, you have to work on things, and it's either you're going to work on things in the old way, or you are going to, which haven't worked, right? Or you're going to, look at, if someone's offering something different, you look at it, and if you see the benefits in it, then you do it. I mean, that's what any sane person does. Insanity is doing the same thing over
and
expecting
over.
different results. So it's like
Yep.
if you're using your brain and you see an out that's not, detrimental to your body or to your mind or to your soul. You know what I'm saying? You take that out, and that's what kind of what yoga was for me. It's like it was an out for past living, past lives, and basically it's what actually helped like cultivate my music now. So for this past year, I've just been dropping music one song a week, and
that's good. One song a week is great.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm dropping, and I mean I have everything loaded up until almost I believe like September.
That's fire, bro.
Yeah.
That speaks on your work ethic right there, for
So,
sure.
but that comes from yoga because it comes from me breaking down like we have stressors, we have all these different roadblocks that come about.
Yeah.
If you just breathe through it and you set your intention, you might not get it right this second. I mean, put it on to the next day. Put it on to the next day.
So, do you feel like yoga bring you a lot of mental stability?
It does. It brings me more mental stability than the things that our culture is taught.
Yeah, because I feel like with us, not to cut you off, I feel like with us as men, you know, I was just having a conversation with one of my boys, like, you know, we hold a lot of stuff in. You feel me? And sometimes internally we hold on to stuff, and it could come out in the wrong way.
For sure. I mean, that's the majority of men.
Yeah, exactly.
So we don't have emotional intelligence because no one has taught us what emotional intelligence is. So we're told that hey, if we cry, we're weak. But that's not. No,
that's
you're
not
letting
true.
the emotion out because you are processing what just happened. And sometimes you have to know when it's time to cry. Like, yes, you are allowed to have that emotion, but if you're in a situation where it's not time to cry, you have to know when it's time to hold it and when it's time to show it.
Mozzie say in the song, he say it's therapeutic for you to cry.
It is.
I remember I heard that because, I don't know, for me, like, anytime I cry, like, usually, it take a lot for me to cry. Like you said, just like as men, you know what I'm saying? But majority of the time, if I do cry, I'm by myself. But, like, immediately after I cry, I always laugh.
Yeah, because you feel better. You got it out.
I be like, damn, what the fuck I'm crying for? You know what I mean? Like,
but if you don't get yourself to that point of crying, you're not going to get that point of realization that it's okay.
Yeah.
That's, crying is just a human way of working out emotion. Same thing with anger, same thing with sadness. It's your body's process of dealing with the action that just happened. It's a cause and effect. Now we're not talking about people who, just can't control their emotions. Right. There are those type of people. Yeah. But for, people who are in the realm of the, in the spectrum of normal, right, what we quote unquote, if you can learn to express, reflect, and then move on, you'll win every time.
For sure. And I think as men, it's just hard for us to express because a lot of time we like judge. In our culture, is we really don't do that. We didn't grow up in that crying, expressing yourself. You know what I'm saying? Just different things like that. And then when you do, you might, for example, you might meet a woman, open up to her, express to her, and then like,
oh, you a goofy.
Women get mad and just throw it in your face. Like, you know what I mean? So you like a woman that get mad at you for not expressing yourself, but then when you do, once y'all, get into it, it's thrown in your face or, it's brought up. And I think a lot of men, like I said, I just was talking to somebody about this, like just having a space as men where we come together, and you talk, you let out whatever you've been holding in, and, a judge-free space. You know what I mean? Because I think as men, I believe a lot of men believe we need that, but it's just some either they be stuck in their ways, and it's some that's really looking for that type of thing. But for you, since you're talking about yoga, this is what I want to know, because this yoga shit is everything you telling me, bro. Like for me, my mental clarity, it be running. Like I run miles.
Before the yoga shit, can I tap in on the safe spaces for men?
Go ahead.
So in the Bay Area, shout out Mr. Fab. Mr. Fab, I don't know if you know about Mr. Fab, but he's like the mayor of Oakland. You know what I'm saying? So he has been doing this for a long time. He has this thing called Thug Therapy that he holds on Wednesdays, and he creates a safe space for men where they can kind of come in and speak. He has speakers. I remember during his birthday week, he had Nick Cannon come out talking about different things. So there are safe spaces for Black men to speak. There and I don't know of any spaces in LA, and I know there are, and I hope that when this is posted, people can comment underneath and find 100%. Community. Make
sure y'all, when he post this, post the safe spaces for Black men to express themselves and
post community, like build community with each other, because that's what this is for. So I don't know where they are here. and I know that there has to be some here. I
Yeah,
know, and
for
if
sure.
not, maybe that's something, you know what I'm saying, that could be,
I'm telling you, I was
right?
just having this conversation, like literally just having this conversation about trying to put together something like that. You know what I mean? You know,
But yeah, back to the yoga though. Yeah, what you were
yeah.
saying about the yoga.
So the yoga, I wanted to ask, like, I'm just curious, bro, because like I said, for my mental clarity, like me, I like running. I go run miles. That's been my new thing ever since I've been pretty much done with ball. Like the gym was cool, but the gym get annoying because you know you get in the gym and it be overcrowded sometimes. And
Yeah,
you gotta wait
and it
and
becomes
shit like that.
it's like a competitive thing.
Yeah,
It's
you
like,
know what I
yeah,
mean? I could go run around the neighborhood at any time. Can't nobody stop me from doing that. So for me, running was my thing. So I just wanted to know, is yoga something you would suggest to men to possibly do to help like they mental stability and things like that?
for
You know,
sure.
because from your experience, I've been curious about yoga, but now today talking to you, it made me like wanna okay, I need to go really try
No,
that. Like yeah,
and it's something. Listen, it's okay. So it's a little scary, right? You know, trying anything new is a little scary, right?
yeah, definitely, always.
But we have Google and the internet.
Yeah.
We have YouTube. Look up pranayama. That is breath work. That is just the basic principles of yoga.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you learn how to breathe properly, and I mean breathe through situations, breathe through adversity, breathe
Yeah.
through triumph, just breathe.
Yeah.
Because if you ever notice, when you get mad, what's the first thing you do? Right? You
Yeah.
tighten up, right? You
Yeah.
flex up, right? If you learn how to breathe, or even when you're crying, right? You
Yeah.
cut off your breath, and you start to lose that grounding to, you know, what it is to be us. That, you know what I'm saying? You're
Mm-hmm.
losing your breath, right? If you could just learn to breathe through certain things and start from that point, yoga becomes less like, oh, I'm trying to do something to help, to where it just becomes like, oh, that's just the next step.
Yeah.
Once you start with the breath work and then you start with mindfulness, that is the most, just being present,
Mm-hmm.
understanding that this moment is happening right now, even if it's a bad moment, a good moment, it's happening right now, and, you know, formulating the next steps while it's happening right now, but also realizing that it's happening right now. A lot of people get lost in the sauce when things are happening, and they kind of just let the emotion go, you know.
Yeah.
Like, not to talk negative, but like a shooting, let's say a bad shooting happened, people
Mm-hmm.
just start dispersing. Like, you know, very few people are like, okay, I need to get to this you know what I'm saying? They don't
Right.
think about the now, they just go, you know what I'm saying? And that's humans' natural instincts, to just go, to
Mm-hmm.
just follow, to just, you know, go with the cogs of the machine. But it's like, if you take the time to just be mindful about everything you're doing, mindful about me releasing once a week, mindful about, you know, me coming to LA, you know, even though I live in the Bay now, like making sure I come to LA to tap in with the scene, to make sure that I stay relevant. Me, you know, I go from DJ, I go from being a party promoter, throwing parties in mansions, doing stuff during the COVID. As, you know, regulations start stopping with that, you know, they're
Mm-hmm.
starting to get more strict. I turn into a DJ so that I can stay relevant in the scene. It's like, you have to be mindful of what's going on in order to get to the next thing.
100%. That's gonna always take you to the next level. If you could see what's going on around you, it's definitely not gonna cripple you because
Fun.
you're gonna adapt as the situation goes around you. You know what I mean? So I definitely appreciate you touching on that, bro. The yoga, everything like that. So let's get more into dexterity.
For
How did
sure.
you come up with your name?
So I grew up playing video games. You
Yeah.
know, if you
What
care,
games you used to play?
I mean, so you know, of course I played all the sports games, Madden and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I also played like World of Warcraft, like
Okay.
computer games.
Yeah.
I used to build computers when I was young. Like,
Really?
yeah, yeah, very hands on.
What was
Like,
your youngest age building a computer?
probably I would say like 12,
And
13.
you built a computer from.
So
That's
my
crazy,
uncle
dog.
Dan, like, kind of put me under his wing. He worked for the military and he was into computers, and I just thought they were the coolest things ever.
That's
Like,
tight.
so I started building computers and I was playing video games, and dexterity just always like stuck out to me, because it's like, you know, when you have dexterity in a video game, like, you could do different things. Like, you can
Hmm.
move around. It's like you're good at many things, right?
Right.
And then, instead of spelling it the regular way, I had to put dexterity, because, you know, I'm a star. On the
Right.
inside, I'm a star. On the outside, I'm a star. So
Yeah, real
it's
creative.
dexterity, but, you know, it's a star in the middle.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
hard. That's real creative.
appreciate that.
Yeah, I like that. That's a real clever name for sure, bro.
I appreciate it.
I never heard that name to this day.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
I listen. When I first was making music, it definitely was, oh, I want to be weird and different, and it evolved into my music. Just my experiences are different, and they're the same. So that's already weird. Isn't it weird when you already are close to a person, y'all ain't never met a day in life, but y'all have similar experiences, so that make y'all kind of close.
Yeah.
It's already weird what I'm saying, because
It's
you like
crazy
it.
though,
You
'cause
feel me?
going to college, bro, it really taught me that niggas is just like you. They just from different areas.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Same upbringing, like all that shit. I'm meeting niggas from Texas, Georgia, Florida,
It's same
Maryland.
shit. You got little differences.
Baltimore.
Like, you'll be like, oh, I used to go to this chicken shop. Oh shit, we used to go to this taco shop. It's the same shit.
It'd be the same story, just different scenery.
For sure.
Literally, different food places, different things like that. So, you was born in New York?
So I was born in New York, lived there till I was like 9, 10, moved down to the DMV.
So how was New York? What motivated you to you know what I mean? Because I'm sure the East Coast have a big influence on you since that's where you
so
from.
I definitely could have moved back to New, like after, instead of coming to the West Coast, I could have moved to New York. Like that was an option.
Yeah. But you said weed brought you out here.
So weed brought me out here. So the thing is like, I've always made music. I've always released music. I've always incorporated that into everything I've done. Even when I was doing the stuff in DC, I was performing.
How young? When did you start making music?
So my dad's was a DJ.
So Pop's big influence.
Yeah, so big influence. We used to take road trips. He used to be up I-95 all day, and we'd freestyle in the car. Little dexterity. Hey, can I curse? And he'd be like, yeah, go ahead. I'd be like, motherfucker, shit ass, bitch ass, motherfucker. Ah, nigga.
Nigga, all right. Pops gave me the green bean.
He'd be like, damn, nigga, what the fuck? I'd be like, you said I could. Like, but yeah, so that was definitely the vibe. Like, he just always had me around music, like, always. And then, when I moved.
What's your best memory with Pops?
Riding up I-95, freestyling, like. There was a point in time where, like, you could put any Biggie song on and I could rap it word for word, and it's just because, like, or really my fondest memory, actually, would be as a kid, you know what I'm saying, him dance, shit, he was a kid. He had me at, 22, so had to be 20-something, right? Yeah. At my grandmother's house, and the song Follow Me by Alias, and him scratching it, and then him scratching, like, the song Good Times with rock, roll, skate. Like, I just remember, like, those are, like, the earliest moments. Yeah. Like, and there's a few more.
You don't forget them moments, bro. I remember my dad was an artist. He rapped and shit, too. But I remember the first time he ever, like, put me in the studio. It was just, like, at the time, T.I. is my favorite rapper. He threw on the beat. He, like, just rap the T.I. song.
Yeah.
Just rap the T.I. song. And I'm like, damn, he really got me in the studio in the closet rapping. You feel me? That
like,
shit, it was just tight.
It's the moments, though, where it's like,
I'll never forget it, bro. Ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was just curious, but go ahead, man, talking to us about that New York upbringing. I was just curious what maybe motivated you. I know you mentioned Biggie. Like, Biggie your GOAT?
Yeah, nah, for sure. Biggie my GOAT, and it's just cause like he was just so smooth in the storytelling. Yeah. And then it went from Biggie to like, honestly.
So let's just do this. Who the top 5 out of New York, in your opinion?
Top 5 out of New York?
Yeah.
Ooh. So Biggie, 50 Cent.
Okay.
Papoose.
Papoose. I ain't never heard Papoose. That's different.
Nah, Papoose is crazy.
Yeah.
But it's like I could go old school. Like if you think about it, like
however you wanna do it, it's your vibe.
LL Cool J. Like I like hip hop, so it's like LL Cool J.
LL Cool J
is hip hop. He is hip hop. Like I don't know it with nobody.
Yeah, he wanna do it. That's like for football, it's like Jerry Rice. Like,
yeah.
It's certain niggas you like on the West, you not gonna not name Snoop. You can't.
For sure.
You're not gonna not name Cube. You
it's
can't. Like you gotta
damn,
say them
who
names,
else do I?
What you think?
And
Jay-Z?
I gotta say Jay-Z, but it's like I really don't want to say Jay-Z because yes, Jay-Z is like the best entrepreneur, but if we're talking about like
music, he not in it for you.
Music, nah, I fuck with Jay-Z music. It's not even that. It's like his music is great, like, but he has he made the music that people told me to, you need to dumb it down a little bit. Like Jay-Z's music is out, like he went from like sophisticated drug dealer music, so you either had to been selling some keys to understand what he was saying,
sure.
to like mafioso dynasty music. You either had to understand, right? So every time like his music came out, it was always like with an asterisk, like if you get it, you understand
exactly.
what I'm saying?
If
He
you
made
relate
hits.
to it.
He made hella hits. Jigga what? Big Pen. He got the commercial hits, but it's like if you want to talk about the whole catalog, it's like, and I understand it. I fuck with it, but it's like, and I understand why niggas was telling me like, yo, Dex, chill. You gotta like dumb it down a little bit, bro. Niggas. But I'll add Jay-Z, but really, like, who, for me, it would be, like, A$AP Rocky.
Okay.
Honestly, it'd be, like, A$AP Rocky, because, like, when I heard Purple Drink, when I heard, Hey So.
A$AP had he definitely.
Yeah, like, so when I heard, like, that changed things for me, you know what I'm saying? So Biggie changed things for me, 50 Cent, just the whole G-Unit,
50 Cent was crazy.
Yeah, like, that was the first CD I bought. That was the first, that I personally saved my money up was the little G-Unit with the fucking spinner shit. Like, and look, even, like, to even go harder, I even sent the little shit, the card in the back end to try to win a spinner chain, nigga. I was trying to, I was trying to be G-Unit, nigga. What? Nigga, I sent that bitch in. I was like, it said 18 or older. I said, nigga, they'll never know, nigga. Fuck out of here. Send me my chain, bro. I tried everything, but yeah, like that, or damn, you can add Jadakiss in there. But
I fuck with Jadakiss. I was waiting.
Like you can add Jadakiss in there, and but it's like if we're talking about for me, but it's like 50 Cent. I don't know. My list is about to turn to 10 because.
Look, 5 go to 10.
But 5 go to 10.
It's hard. Look, I'm thinking about Nas, like.
But see, Nas for me is, you know what I'm saying?
You feel me?
Yeah,
Hey,
he's good.
Hard.
He's hard. Like he's a legend.
Bro,
all that.
I get it.
But it's
Look.
like that's not what I was listening to. Like I was listening to like Jadakiss, like doom 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 doom. The champ is here. Doom doom. Like
Kiss was Kiss.
Yeah.
Man, that Kiss of death thing. I still bang by your side. Still feel me.
That's
me.
what
all that shit. Like that's. I really fuck with Jadakiss. I
saying.
like East Coast rappers to be real. So you feel me? That's why I wanted to ask you. But I'm not really big into. I like our culture. You feel me? The West, but. It ain't, even now, it ain't.
Nah, so that's funny, like, it was, I always loved West Coast rap.
Yeah.
Like, always loved West Coast rap. But then, like, I don't know, like, I guess when that, beef shit started happening, I was definitely like, I like Biggie, like, I like most, Mobb Deep, like, we over here, like, I don't know about that. And then Atlanta took over, so then it wasn't really, like, right after the beef, it was like, the South took over, so it really wasn't.
So you feel like the South been running rap for how long?
I don't think the South runs anything anymore. I think the internet runs rap right now.
That's a good answer.
It's not regional anymore. It's all digital. It don't matter where the fuck you from.
When did you feel like the South took over? Cause you said
like 2000, like 2000. Like they, as soon as the new millennium hit, like they was just like, all right, we done with this shit. Y'all niggas is, we trying to party. And they came out with Crunk, and then it was undeniable. It's like, you got niggas screaming, you got niggas, throw your bows. It's like, I don't care what region you in, you like, oh, this is hard. And then they was so hungry that they was telling niggas from other regions, like, hop on the remix. Like, other places wasn't doing that.
They telling niggas from Cali,
come on, hop on, bro. Like, yeah, we just want to party. And it's like, oh, okay. And then after that took over, it was like, then like, Miami kind of took over for a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
You got Wayne,
and then, but see, that's not fair though. I mean, Wayne went to Miami and like, not saying that they wasn't already hustling, because I don't want no Miami rappers coming for me, because I know, shout out Trick Daddy, Trina, all that. I know my history, but it's like, all that shit, right? And, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, when Wayne went there, he made it polarizing. Like, everybody was like, oh my God, I gotta go to Miami.
Yeah, you know Wayne.
Yeah, that shit.
His run was fucking, that shit was ridiculous.
So out of all time, he's probably my favorite rapper. And it's
ever? Wayne?
Ever.
Makes sense.
The reason why, though, is because, like, I feel like I could do what he does. And not in the sense of longevity, because that nigga was rapping since he was, like, 9.
Yeah.
But I'm talking in the sense of, like, he's a chameleon. Like, he just says whatever the fuck is on his mind. Don't matter if it's hard, it's not hard, he gonna make it hard.
Yeah.
And, like, the ones that aren't hard, they don't bubble to the surface. You might hear a deep cut where the nigga says some weird shit. It's still hard. It's Wayne, nigga. Greatest rapper alive. Probably got the longest catalog of any rapper.
We was man, I forgot we was talking about if Wayne had like 20 projects out, I think. Or no, was it 20? It was a crazy number. Leah, you remember that? It was like a crazy ass number. We
Nah,
was in here with Teezy and Gutter Mac. We was arguing about that shit.
Nah,
But
bro, definitely have hella
nah, it
projects
wasn't
out.
20. It was I think it was like 1,000 songs. Was it that? I think it might have been either 1,000 songs or like 10,000 songs. I can't remember what it was.
But it makes sense though, cause bro don't stop. Like,
yeah, if he got that, I can't remember though.
And niggas forget, like, there was a point in time where this nigga had the greatest mixtape run of any rapper that's ever lived. Like, I'm talking about this nigga had the dedication, the drought. This nigga had he was supposed to have I Can't Feel My Face. This nigga had Sorry for the Wait. This nigga like bro, this nigga like, that's what I'm saying. Listen, this man had the hardest
the Drought 3. Like Wayne had so many. I tell man, don't get me started on this Wayne shit.
No, that's what I'm saying. Wayne is like the man and then how he brought up Young Money, like this nigga Wu-Tang the game again, like and nobody was like seeing it at the time. Like this nigga Wu-Tang the game. It's just like them other little niggas, like Lil Chucky, like all them little twist niggas, like they got lost in the sauce. You know what I'm saying? You could tell they got lost in the sauce. I might have too. Shit, Wayne co-signing me. I'm 16 in LA. I got bitches and unlimited Birdman money. Yeah, I'm good. I'm outside. Like I'd have been lost too. But you take niggas like Tyga, you know what I'm saying? You take a nigga like Drake, you take Nicki, you know what I'm saying? Even Chanel West Coast, like niggas like to sleep on Chanel West Coast. Shorty got the longevity,
and they all from different.
And they all from different Young
regions,
Money though. That's all Young Money.
That's what's hard.
He went crazy.
Yeah, he went stupid with that. I be feeling like Tyga, at least from our standpoint over here. I don't think he necessarily always get as much credit as he should get.
Oh no, he don't because he can't. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody when they got with Wayne, we automatically are gangster now. You know what I'm saying? That's so when Tyga started playing that role, niggas from out here was like, bro, you went to prep school, gang. Like where you dog? Like stop. Like you could fool them niggas on the East Coast, but we know you. So that's kind of people stopped. People started making fun of bro. It was like a joke, But then he started making strip club anthems, and it's like
Tyga got. Man, I remember Black Thoughts too and all that shit. Tyga
bro,
got bangers,
fan of a fan with him and Chris Brown. Come on,
bangers. That G shit, used to know that shit word for word. Like he got real bangers though.
But that's what I'm saying.
He really had a moment where he was putting on. He was doing a lot of the ratchet shit.
But again, I'm telling you, that's that Lil Wayne. That's what I'm saying. He's probably like you can't even say like yeah, Jay put people on, but no one ever no one got to the level of Jay, right? You could literally say Drake surpassed Wayne, Nicki surpassed. I'm talking about in level of stardom, right? They surpassed Wayne. Right? Jay ain't never let a nigga surpass him. Fuck out of here, nigga. Get out of here. I'm about to blackball the fuck out you, nigga. Get out of here.
Kanye and Rihanna big than the motherfucker.
Hold on, they are though, but they had to separate from Jay. So who? They had to separate from Jay to get.
So who shit more impressive?
Who?
Out of Jay-Z with Kanye and Rihanna.
Oh, Jay-Z because he touched white money.
And then
he touched white people money. He touched
Drake and Nicki.
Nope. Jay-Z. He touched corporate money. This nigga got a sports book betting casino, sports book in fucking Jersey or some shit like that. Jay-Z different. Jay-Z literally. So everybody else that got caught in like Diddy indictments and shit like that, everybody like got scared and falsed around, right? This nigga Jay-Z penned the fucking verse. It was like, you cannot hit me with no frivolous thoughts. I'm not good. Like, y'all ain't see the letter he sent out? Like, and it was his from official letterhead, but it just sounded like this nigga was rapping like, these frivolous thoughts from baseless characters. He's like, I'm not doing it. You are all amateurs. Like, it was hard. It was like, oh, and then they dropped the suit. So it's like, bro, Jay-Z playing different, bro.
I was telling somebody how Jay-Z, he just... That nigga shit talk is just, it's a different level.
It's different.
Now,
and
like,
then and he don't even like respond to shit no more. It's like he just like hear shit. Yeah. Like he don't even
my nigga got that Jay-Z like, all the way right.
He don't even do shit. He just be like, hey B. Nah, but for real though, like Jay-Z hard. Look, if you want to sign me, you can still sign me, bro.
Yeah, Jay-Z
I'm just talking a little shit.
Jay-Z a goat for sure, man. That's funny. But damn. We been rapping so much.
I know, just talking about.
You know what I mean? We was talking about that New York shit, but more so just like your upbringing in New York and everything like that. So fast forward, obviously Pops was a big influence for you.
For
A
sure.
big influence, I should say, for you. You know what I mean? Doing the raps, like you said, down I-95.
Yeah, I-95. Yeah, yeah.
I-95.
So we
So
went.
at what age you go to DC? And
So
then,
I went to Virginia. I don't want to say I went to DC. I went to
okay,
Virginia at like 10, 9, 10. Big culture shock. Went from the city to the burbs, to the country. Really, that's
culture
really
shot, a lot of white people.
a lot of white people and a lot of white black folks. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never
Mm,
seen black folk that, well, I can't say white black folks, they just have a different culture than the black that I was used to. So
okay.
I'm used to city folks, people who, fast money, da 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 da. These people are like, yeah, man, I'm about to go mow my lawn. You know what I'm saying? You want to go up to the creek? And I'm like, nigga, the what?
The creek.
Like,
What is
it's the
the
creek.
creek?
It's the creek. It's the water. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, nah, yeah,
Different.
it was different,
Yeah.
but it was cool though because it gave me a different experience. Like, I was able to like play football, do different things like that, like join little clubs and like really
Cool.
experience a different way of life from what I like started in.
Yeah.
And then from there, went to college for like a year. That's
College and where?
Virginia, Christopher
Virginia.
Newport.
Okay.
Went for like a year. That's a whole nother,
So Virginia, where you finished the rest of your
Nah, and then I moved to DC to go do trap shit and then go be a hood nigga for a little bit. And then I moved to DC. Nah, for real, I moved to DC. I mean, there were some
That
other
shit
states in
lit.
there, but moved to DC and then moved to Cali.
Yeah.
Moved to Cali in 2018.
Okay, so moved to Cali. So you became a DJ out here,
Yeah, I came a DJ out here.
promoter out here too.
Promoter out here like I said, I was throwing like weed events out there.
Right.
So the weed events was going good, like everything was straight, and then yeah, it's like you just get tired of dealing with middlemen and stuff. So
Yeah,
like
hell yeah.
I
So
can't.
then you get out here, you move to LA.
Yeah,
the
well,
Bay.
nah, I moved to Long Beach first.
Okay, so you was in the beach.
Yeah, but then
Shout out
like
Long Beach.
I realized that's not LA. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you don't know when you move from the East Coast. It's like it's just everything's
Yeah,
LA. And
different
when you move to Long Beach,
jurisdiction.
you're like, well, okay, where Hollywood at? Like, you trying to
Yeah.
figure out where shit is that you seen on landmarks, and they're like, nigga, you in the LBC, cuz. And I'm like, oh, I'm like, okay. I'm like, Snoop Dogg. They're like, nah, not that, not that
Right,
type,
man.
not
Niggas,
that type.
So what happened? So walk me through it. Obviously, niggas banged on you before in Long Beach and shit.
What?
So
Oh
walk
my-
me through it. What happened?
All
I
right,
need to know what happened.
so in DC, everybody be like, "Yo, what's up, cuz? What's up?" But it has nothing
to do with gang
shit. It's
okay,
like,
so not to cut you off, like I fuck with Meek. Meek one of my
Yeah.
favorite rappers, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, and I been peeped that East Coast niggas say cuz.
yeah, they say
Cause
cuz.
like I told you, I went to Morgan State for a
Yeah.
little bit. So I remember I was out there, niggas. You feel me? Niggas is cussing me, but I'm like, I'm from Cali, so I'm like, oh, you niggas is Crips, like.
They're like,
What's
what?
up? Like,
Hold on,
niggas
and them
bang?
niggas, and them niggas looking at you like, what?
Oh yeah, they like,
they-
they like, no, it ain't that. That's how we talk. I'm
yeah.
like,
So
oh, that
you be like,
shit
what's up,
lit.
cuz? What up, cousin? You be like, you be like, what up, Mo? Like, yo, what's good, Mo? Like,
Yeah.
that's how DC, that's the DMV lingo, right? What up, Mo? Right? Yeah. So, bro, I was like, yeah, all right, cuz, I see you later. He was like, what, cuz? And he did. I was like, what? He was like, he was like, I'm a baby crib, some shit like that, da 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 da. And I was like, oh.
Hold on.
And like, I've never heard of getting banged on or nothing. Like, this is like my third day here, so I'm like,
Yeah.
my plates still say Virginia, nigga. I'm like, I drove out here, so I'm just like, oh,
man.
this interaction just definitely changed. I'm like, what the
Yeah.
fuck? He's like, nah. He's like, what you on? And I'm like, I'm like,
hey, my nigga was stuck. Like,
I'm like, hold up. And my brother Jinx come up and he big nigga. He like, what if we on something? And the other nigga was like, oh, he bigger than me, so you right. Like, and I was just like, all right. I'm like, yeah, nigga.
turned down.
Yeah. And then like we had to like we met a nigga like through some weed shit, like we smoking. I'm like, why bro get so mad?
Yeah.
he like, oh yeah, you can't say that shit out here. He's like, the old niggas say cuz and the younger niggas say cuz, and I'm like, bro, there's too many rules.
There's too
I'm
many
like,
rules
I want
and
to go back
regulations.
home.
So then, when you came out here, so how was you moving with the hats and shit? I know that shit had you fucked
Oh
up with
my
the
god,
collars
bro!
and the hats and shit.
Hold on,
man.
I wear a New York hat or a DC hat, right? But
Yeah.
but they had the Bullets hat, and it's like all blue. Oh man, that's crazy.
Oh, shit.
That's crazy.
Talk me to some stories. I know
Nah,
this shit. Hey,
I mean,
this
hold on.
shit
Can
funny.
So it's funny though. It's like I've been banged on more by Mexicans than by like black people. Like
Yeah.
to be honest with you. So like with the hat situation, I was just like in North Hollywood chilling and like nigga like he was like what's up? And I was just like, but I be high, bro, most of the time. I be on my own time and
Right.
like I'm not really worried about niggas. So like,
Yeah.
what's up? And I just kind of look down, like, what's up? he was like, where you from? I said, Virginia.
Virginia. What that nigga say?
And he was like, nah, where you really from? I said, the East Coast. He said, oh, you an East Coast crib? I said, fuck, nigga, you can't even say anything. Be like, I'm from up north. Oh, you are North Side? No, nigga, fuck.
I'm from the East Coast.
Like, yeah, you automatically something. Nah, and he ran up to me, but you know,
so y'all end
I
up
be
getting
prepared.
Down? Y'all end up getting down?
I mean, nah, I just, I be prepared sometimes. So
Yeah.
like, he ain't,
Hell
he
yeah,
just,
yeah.
you know what I mean? Like
Gotta
without
keep that
saying too,
bodyguard on you.
yeah, without saying too much, I came prepared. Bro's definitely like Virginia plates, and he's prepared. How is this like yeah? Seen too many movies, sir.
Come on, niggas is moving right.
Yeah, seen too many movies, sir. But but for real though, like the banging thing out here, it wasn't too crazy. It's like the politics, like once you realize, like it's really like any other city. It's like it just has more history with it. It just got a little bit more like history and culture with it. But it's like moving in any other city. You don't go on nobody else's block doing nothing stupid. If you do, you introduce yourself with respect and you know what I'm saying, some type of mutual offer and deal. You know, got to be mutually beneficial.
100%.
Unless you just are really charismatic and you can come by force and just get everybody under your, you know what I'm saying, get everybody under your cause. But
100%.
other than that, you just got to move correct. Like, it's very easy. It's very easy to not get into situations out here. Now,
so coming from the East Coast to out here, it wasn't a hard transition for you.
Nah, the transition.
Far as I should say, far as the
politics and the street stuff. Nah,
and all that.
The cost of living was fucking me when oh my god,
because
like
you coming from Virginia.
I'm talking about like y'all got $5.
Cali, you gotta have like 10 incomes. Goddamn, this shit a scam out here.
Yeah. But that's why I see everybody hustle out here. Like everybody do something. I just met a female that said she got horses and camels and zebras and all types of shit. And
she got a little like zoo.
Yeah, she be renting them out, and it's like where the fuck do you find, like, how is that, like, in what point in time were you just sitting and your hustle brain was just like, I'm gonna get a camel.
I'm gonna get some animals.
I'm gonna get a camel.
Hey, like the homie that I mean, he still make tacos and shit. Shout out my nigga Lee Boy Tacos, but he got a petting zoo, bro. That shit hard as fuck. Ponies, all type of different animals and shit. Nigga got a ranch.
Maybe I'm just late.
Major shout out.
You say he got a ranch?
Bro got a ranch.
See, but maybe I'm just late. Maybe I'm just late. So so in the Bay, I got like chickens. I got bees.
Yeah. You plant your own food.
Yeah,
fruit and shit too?
We got an 8x20. Yeah,
tight. I like that.
I'm trying to tell, bro.
You teach courses for that or
so
what?
This is the thing. We are going to start. So like first we have to solidify like the actual business, just get it from the ground up, and then we're gonna start, branching out to teaching people how we're doing it.
Not to cut you out, that dexterity shit.
Right. I have dexterity. It's not so. So I've been, reading a lot about this music shit and just following a lot of other artists, and I'm realizing that this music shit is just a springboard to get you popularity, so you can leverage it to really do the things that are gonna make a difference, right? Some people, if you get a label deal, of course, then you're in that machine and you gotta, continue to feed that machine until your heart gives out, basically, right?
Yeah.
Or you could I just want to sustain myself off music. I just want to get to a point where people understand me, understand the brand, understand what I represent. Some of my songs might be like, I'll shoot you in your face. But, hey, motherfucker, there was a point in time where I really had like that mentality. Yeah. And I can pull from that because it's a real-life experience. Yeah. And I have songs where I'm talking about winning. I'm talking about God. I'm talking about my family members praying for me. It's like, because that's a real thing, Talk about, like, so it's like I just want people to understand me, so then at that point I can branch out and then, cultivate other communities that I've put my hands in, because I've been I love anime. Shit, I wanna be like Wale.
Man, you see me, I fuck with the anime.
Right? I wanna be like Wale, being invited to like comic cons and shit like that, just because he's an avid, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I want to go to sneaker cons, like, again, another Wale, and this is because DC reference, but Wale get invited to sneaker cons. Wale used to have his own WrestleMania event,
When they do it out there?
Yeah, when they do it out there. So it's like you use music, which is my passion, which I love, but you use it as a catalyst to make all your dreams happen.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. I think it's real dope, like you said, Wale with the anime shit, with sneaker con. I've been in sneaker con before. I actually only been once, and this one I used to be selling shoes, doing little shit like that. Hitting the sneaker con, it actually made me want to go to different cities and do this shit.
Yo,
You know what I
SneakerCon
mean?
is
Cause
the
sneaker
shit.
con, yeah, that shit was
Yeah.
hard. That was my first. I think that was what 2021 they came out here. That shit was hard.
Nah.
I'm like, damn, this is different.
I do Complex Con. So I go to these things like as a fan, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's like this is how you start knowing your passions. Like been to Complex Con 5, 6 times, right? Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I get to that point and you know my name is have a little weight to it. Like my name got a little something to it to the circle that I hang with. But when my name have a little weight to, you know, somebody like, oh, Dex want to come? Yeah, give him a pass. Yeah, give him a.
See, hey. Just keep putting that foot on the gas, bro. Like that's all I can say. Keep putting that foot on the gas. That song with week, everything like that, bro. It's all gonna come full circle. You already know. All you gotta do is just, you feel me, consistency and going hard.
And I really, like I said, I say this, you know, every time I get a chance to talk, man. That dude LaRussell, bro, like
LaRussell is a fucking genius, man. Like.
Bro.
I remember when my bro first was telling me about LaRussell. I remember when I first heard LaRussell, bro. It's crazy because it low key had me deja vu for when I first heard Kendrick Lamar. Swear to God, cause
bro.
Like,
so I understand that.
Talk to me.
I hold on. So I used to have that same like comparison, but nah, I had to take it away because
See, the only reason I feel like that, and not
it's
that
the rawness.
Not that they like the same like artists or anything like that. The only reason I feel like that is because the first Kendrick Lamar song I ever heard, like, if I'm being real, I respect Kendrick Lamar greatness. Yeah. It's kind of like how you were saying about some New York artists. Like I respect his greatness, but I wasn't always a fan. Like I wasn't attached to his music. I ain't really fuck with it when I first heard it.
I was a Kendrick fan from the jump.
Yeah, see,
on the
me,
East Coast, that was my shit. Section
like,
80 and all that.
I wasn't like, oh, nigga, this shit, like, that wasn't me. I ain't gonna lie, that wasn't me. When I first heard LaRussell, I'm like, I ain't really fucking with it.
Oh, no, when I first heard LaRussell, I was like, this ain't it, gang. I was
yeah,
like, this
then
is not cool.
I started, you know, he do more because the way he promote himself,
Facts.
he just do so much. You feel me? Certain shit just start catching my ear, and I'm like, oh damn, this nigga hard.
I started feeling his emotion in the music.
This nigga hard, yeah. The
authenticity, yes, authenticity, yeah.
The backyard shit.
Yeah, once you started hearing, he's like, look, I don't want no ops, I don't want no beef. I want to make music. Do you want to dance? Do you want to have fun? Come listen to me. Yeah. He's like, and then his other music is like, I never thought I would make it. Yeah. I never thought it was happen. Do you feel that? Because sometimes I know other people, and you just listen to him, and you're like, yo, this man is just like, he doing therapy on the track, and he's not caring about hits. Yeah, like he don't care about hits. Yeah. He's like, if you're gonna listen to me, you're gonna listen to me regardless. If you're gonna listen to me, you're gonna listen to the highs, the lows, the in betweens. And shit. Then now he always had like an offer based, kind of thing going, right? But now it's like, bro, it's just like dropping gems. Like if you really just watch his shit, like that's why I'm dropping consistently now.
Yeah, if you just watch his gram. On me, bro, he done gave the whole sauce about just how to push yourself and do this content shit, and I could speak for what LaRussell be talking about that it worked just from a IE rapper that we just discovered and found out about, Pa Joko. Shout out to him.
Oh my, is that the IE? Yeah, that's my shit, nigga. And only cause I lived in the Dino, I was like, I know this song. Yeah, I resonate. It's song like, bro, go crazy, and it's like. Bro, when I first saw it, I was like, when I first heard the song, I was like, it's a hit. Because it's like.
It's crazy. My boy from Dallas sent me the song.
Really?
The only reason my boy from Dallas know about IE, shout out my nigga Sammy. Feel me? If y'all in Dallas, go work out on my nigga gym. Shout out my nigga Sammy 2 times. So, he know about the IE. Obviously, we play ball together, shit like that. I'm a representative of the IE. Like, when I say I'm from Cali, I tell niggas I'm from Rialto. I'm from the Inland Empire. I'm not from LA. I'm not from this. I'm an hour from LA. I'm from the IE, nigga. Like, this what it is. Now niggas know about the IE.
Yeah, now niggas know.
CJ, Jade, you feel me? Like,
shit going on.
All bunch of shit. We got it cracking right now. But he sent me the song. I'm like, I heard it. Shit catchy as fuck. I'm like, damn, this shit, it got me bobbing my head. Bam. Then another nigga, shout out my boy Levante. He sent me the song later that night. I said, man, we gonna put this nigga in an interview. Yeah. Mind you, I think when we booked, bro, he probably was at like, I don't want to lie, but I think it was probably like 4K, 5K on Instagram.
I believe it, bro. No,
it wasn't crazy, but mind you, he going the La Russell shit. Cause you know
Yeah.
how La Russell talk about just pushing your content, doing this, doing this, doing this. Like you
Nigga in the
you niggas
mall,
drop
nigga
you niggas
driving.
drop y'all song one time, and that's it. You
Yeah.
niggas don't ever promote it. La Russell always talking about dropping content, doing this, doing that. Bro, I watched even before we interview him. I watched this nigga drop content with that IE song so many fucking smart ways, bro. And then fast forward, we interview, bro, lock in with him. Now he on the radar. Now he on bootleg cab. Now he doing like major shit. Now he got the shit. Check out this shit. Is it Pink P with O3 Greedo? Make sure y'all go stream that.
Oh, he got a new joint out?
He got a new joint.
Oh, yeah, I got to stream
with
that.
O3 Greedo. Shout out
Shit,
shout
tap
out
in with me. I'm trying to do a song. I used to live in the IE gang.
Tap
For
in.
sure.
You know what's crazy? He used to be in the Bay too. He went to school up there.
Really?
Yeah, man, bro.
Oh, yeah,
shit,
we got to, we going to tap in,
yeah,
gang. We going to tap in.
lock in. But that shit just, seeing him, how he push his content, how he push his music, bro. Speak exactly to what the shit La Russell be saying.
For sure.
La Russell really he a fucking genius, bro.
For sure. Yeah, like, I say it like this, you know what I'm saying? People use this word, you know, they put, you know, a lot of emphasis behind this word, but I feel like he a music prophet, dog. Like he
La Russell,
he coming out here and he's really like doing like, you know what I'm saying, not comparing him to nothing in the Bible, no religious, right? Yeah. But he's really coming out here doing not for self. He's being selfless in the way that he's speaking about these gems. Like at any point in time, an A&R is going to charge you to tell you exactly what this man is telling you what to do at any time. Like I've dealt with multiple people. I'm talking about I've dealt with like Sony, you know what I'm saying? They're like, you know, you go in, you rap, you know what I'm saying? You do you dance and jive in front of them, you know what I'm saying? You got these white folks looking at you. Okay, yeah, all right. Well, you know what I'm saying? If you would like to sign in with us, you got to do this and this. And it's like, you're going through all these hoops, and this man is really he's just putting it on the line. Like, anytime he has a chance, he's like, hey, you should do it like this. Hey, if you get a fan base, do it like this. Hey, you should add merch, because did you know that merch adds to your streaming? Oh, wait, merch adds to your streaming? Oh, this is how people are getting millions of, and it's like, once you start taking the time and like looking back at it, you're like, oh, he's really telling you how to be majorly independent. He's telling you how to make money, not be rich. Yeah. But if you want to eat off music, he said something like, if you can have each song make $100, right? Yeah. And that's $100 a month. If you put 10 songs out, you know what I'm saying? What is that? $1,000? That's $1,000 a month. You put 100 songs out, and and that's crazy numbers, but it's really not though. Yeah. Because as much as people create, as much
just
as
gotta kind of dumb it down. You feel
gotta dumb it down and just have fun with the music. Like not every song has to be
a banger.
Not every song has to be spin music. Not every song like. Fuck, go feature with somebody. It's just about staying, like you said, consistent and like making music, because that's what it's about. Like you
said, and it's having fun with it too. Yeah. Like La Russell, like the shit he did with Marshawn Lynch. He got Marshawn Lynch. They back at Cal. They on the good shit remaking what Marshawn did.
He just did a fucking like new Cha-Cha Side. Like
nigga did some shit at the Giants game.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
But you don't get there. You don't get there by not. That's what I'm saying. You don't get there by not really appreciating shit. Cause like, why are you gonna like we could get some, like in reality, right? They can get anybody label signed. Like they could just, it's like plug and play. Like bro really like pushed his way in there. Like I'm the hometown boy.
For sure.
I put on for everything. Bro be, like I said, I follow his page. Bro will go to a local business, cash him out. Hey, you doing free sandwiches for the day. Like I'm cashing you out. You doing free sandwiches. They do a little drop.
And that's beautiful, bro. Like the type of shit that La Russell do, bro, is amazing. Yeah. I love just looking at bro page, because
it's uplifting, nigga.
It's uplifting, it's motivating, it's just what the fuck you need to see when you feel like, damn, like maybe this shit hard, this shit. You just gotta remember where bro came from. I remember when bro went to Breakfast Club, you feel me? Like, and did certain shit. Like you feel me? And again, I wasn't
jacking the music, but
exactly.
Yeah,
but
it's like
the shit he pushing and doing. Eventually, I got in line with the music. Like, okay, this shit a banger. Like, all right, like you know what I mean? But everything just as a whole that he's doing, bro, that shit is amazing. Like you said, for his communities, just everybody, the whole Bay culture, everybody up there, that shit is hard.
And
straight up.
I plan on, once I'm definitely gonna take care of the LA community that took care of me. Hollywood definitely take care of me, you know what I'm saying? I got my people in the Dino. Shout out, like, you know, in the IE. Shout out Fresh. Shout out, you know, No Pressure and shit like that. Like, I got my people out here, so I'm definitely gonna show love to the communities that helped me in later in my journey.
Yeah.
But for shit show, once I springboard off this platform, I'm definitely going back to Virginia and putting on for
Got
the
to.
community.
That's the crib.
I'm definitely going.
Ain't no better feeling than putting on for your city.
Yeah,
Bro.
cause I remember
ain't no
being
better
in the
feeling,
city
bro.
not doing shit.
Like I remember, like for us, you feel me? The IU, we. If I'm just being real, we always been in the shadow of LA. That's just how it's gonna always, and that's 9 times out of 10. That's probably how it will be.
But it's crazy when you really find like Tyler the Creator from out here, like you know what I'm saying, like he.
Tyler from the
yeah.
IU. See, I ain't. That's my first time hearing that. You know,
like that's what I'm saying, bro. You
LA
had like,
Tyler the Creator.
but that's what I'm saying. A lot of niggas like they feel like they couldn't make it out here, so they just went an hour up. But like
for sure.
niggas is definitely from the IE. Niggas definitely grew up out there. Niggas might be ashamed of it, which I shouldn't be, but niggas definitely grew up in the IE. Cause you, like me, just living out there, right? You know, niggas be proud of that shit. They be like, oh, did you know such and such was here? Oh yeah, before he went there, he used to be out here. And it's
100%.
like you don't know that shit. And you like, damn, oh really?
Yeah, to really rep where you from, bro. I just think of like how LeBron James rep Akron. You feel me?
That nigga
Akron,
rep
I know that shit.
That nigga rep that shit to the fucking
You know what I'm
death.
saying?
Like,
Other than LeBron,
built a crazy
who the fuck
school
we
out
know,
there.
Who the fuck we know from Akron? Like, that's really a nigga. You know what I mean?
I don't even
That's
know
big.
what's in Akron.
Exactly, bro.
Like,
that's
not
my
to be
point.
rude,
Niggas
like-
know like Cleveland, yeah, respectfully.
I know
nigga.
Cleveland, you
and
know.
shit like that, but niggas don't know nothing about Akron. You feel me? Why not be the first one for your
city,
your
yeah.
section to really put on? So I never like really understood that. Like Hit Boy represent the IE. You feel me? He call himself Tony Fontana, I believe. If I ain't tripping, you know what I mean. But he from Fontana. He from the IE. Just always respected it. Niggas that really rep the section, bro, always respected it. Cause putting on for your city ain't nothing like that. You feel me?
Ain't nothing
Virginia,
like that.
I know.
Loudoun County, what's up?
Shout out to my what you say?
Loudoun County.
Loudoun County. Shout out to
yeah.
that. That shit hard.
Nova.
Like I know me personally being a big sports fan, I know the best athletes to come out of Virginia ever is it gotta be AI and Michael Vick.
Oh yeah,
You
for
feel me?
sure.
Like I just know that, and I know that because
For
obviously
sure.
they put on for Virginia. Nigga, I don't
The
know
best
shit about Virginia.
best producer ever, Timberland came from Virginia.
Yeah, exactly. It's crazy.
Pharrell came from Virginia.
No, but my whole point is, nigga, who the fuck worried about Virginia? Respectfully, not no disrespectful.
Hold on.
way.
I just had this conversation with somebody. Somebody was like, bro, I don't even know nothing about Virginia.
Yeah.
It's like,
Then ain't Chris Brown from Virginia?
he is, bro.
That's what I'm
He's from
saying. Like
Rappahannock.
major people come
the
from
Clips,
Virginia. Them is
Missy Elliott, like
nigga,
major niggas.
That's big shit.
Cali Uchis, like niggas don't even know. Cali Uchis is from
That's
like
big
I think
shit.
like Alexandria or some shit like
Yeah.
that. Like niggas is really from Virginia.
Come on, bro. Virginia
But that's why
Virginia.
I started. That's why I'm back. Like I'm like all right. Not saying I was repping LA, but I was in LA, so I was like, yeah, I'm out here. But
Yeah.
nah, it's DMV forever, nigga, because that's where it started, and it's like,
That's where it started,
like
bro.
really Nova get a rep, like we ain't like that, but like we really got some stars, like we really got some stars, for sure.
That shit hard, bro. Yeah, y'all definitely do. Vic, Chris Brown, nigga, everybody I just named. For sure. So what was the motivation into becoming a DJ? I know you said around 2020 you was a big time promoter. You was out here in LA.
I was doing shit in the IE. Yeah, it was cool. I was doing a
From
bunch
the
of
IE
shit.
to LA, promoting.
Yeah.
And then end up becoming a DJ. Because I
Bro,
remember how that pandemic was, man. The crazy part about the pandemic, niggas was really outside.
That's what I was saying. I was outside the whole pandemic.
The whole shit.
So I became a DJ because shout out my manager, Lil Sick. This nigga had a club on Hollywood Boulevard during the pandemic.
Yeah.
And bro was not closed. Bro was not closed.
We open.
were open.
Lit
and
the
like,
fuck up.
And like
They shut down Playhouse because of that shit. Yeah.
a bunch of days, like you know what I'm saying? Like DJs would be flaky during that time. Like, you know, anything would be flaky. You call some bottle girls, you call some dancers, blah blah blah. They'd be flaky because it's COVID. You know, people just
They
being
scared.
weird.
They was
people
spooked.
scared for sure.
Niggas was spooked.
But then it just came a point where it's like, well, we can't not have music, and a nigga not about to hook up Spotify or YouTube. So like, you know, I'll get behind it. And again, my dad's a DJ, so I understand the general concept of music. Like once I get behind something, I'm a very technical person. Once I get behind something, I'm gonna figure that shit out.
Yeah, you kind of already knew since probably.
Yeah. So I get it. You gotta mix the songs.
He showed you how to do that?
He showed me how to mix the songs. He showed me how to keep tempo.
Tight.
He showed me how to like scratch a little bit. So it's like, damn, a nigga ain't gotta be fucking DJ Jazzy Jeff. Like, you know, I'm at a fucking after hours COVID club, nigga.
Exactly.
Like, I ain't gotta be the best, so
Yeah.
let me hop on here. Like, I know how to look for the latest music, you know what I'm saying?
I mean-
Boom. So I started playing, and then I started getting the hang of this shit. I'm like, oh, this shit hard. Like,
Yeah.
and then I started just going, and then shout out to Jason, Hollywood Afters, Jason Brown, nigga. Shout out to him. He was just like, yeah, I need somebody to do my shits, you know, do my after hours events.
Yeah.
And then from there, it just was
On the after hours.
after hours
consistent.
every night.
Good
I'm talking
money,
about for a good like 2-3 months. Like, and this is after COVID, cause like, you know, it wasn't really picking up. I was still doing my thing. So I was like, man, this DJ shit is like, it's fun, but you know what I'm saying? But then like after COVID, when the world started getting back to like normal, and I'm realizing like, oh, these DJs getting paid crazy. So that, you know, I started DJing Station 1640, Revel, started DJing at these clubs, and I'm like, oh, these niggas is paying niggas $300 for an hour and a half?
Yeah.
I'm like, all I gotta do is just have some fun, and you gonna give a nigga drink tickets, and I can bring some yeah-yeahs in with me. Look good. So then it started becoming like, then I started getting lost in the sauce in that LA shit. I'm every night, yeah, come, yeah, oh, pop up.
Nigga
Lit. And then it was like, oh, I could do this shit. But then, like, really, Jason gave me the opportunity, and then another after hours owner, Cavi, he gave me an opportunity, like, every night. If I wasn't at one, I was at the other. And then the niggas calling me for mansion parties. The niggas calling me for this. Then now I'm DJing, you know, for the Bad Girls Club. I DJ for Natalie Nunn and
that's tight.
Tommy.
So you networking, you
Bobby
meeting
Loud.
all type
Yeah,
of people,
what?
all type of shit.
I'm talking about, I'm in there. They all in the videos. I'm like, oh, I'm like, yo, this LA shit is. I'm like, all I had to do was be a DJ.
That's it.
Like, that's it. All I gotta do is like, okay.
Yeah.
But then after that, it was like that. I started, like I said, I got lost in the sauce. You know what I'm saying? In the what, 2020? It's 2025 right now. I say end of 2023.
Yeah.
Got into a bad car accident.
Damn.
Car flipped over.
Should bounce back though. Sorry to hear that.
I appreciate it. And from that point, you know, it was just a real change in my life. It was like, you know, I could be out here every night doing the same shit, or I could like go and possibly get another opportunity. And I basically went to Vegas with the mindset like, fuck it, something's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm either hit it or. And basically, I met Alicia, met my partner and shit. So like, you know what I'm saying? From there, we just kind of locked in, and then.
And this who introduced you
to the yoga, who introduced me to mindfulness, who kind of really took me to the point where it was like I could sit back and like think about how I'm going to format this music. It took the time to sit back and really think about, okay, if I'm going to put A into B, what C is actually gonna mean, not the illusion of what C could be, because that's what LA teaches you, to look for the illusion of what something could be, and sometimes it actually hits that point of what you think it is, but for the most part, it's not. It's a very big gap. You know what I'm saying? And that shit kills people. That shit be like, I thought I was gonna be this, and it's like, nah, nigga, you just didn't have realistic goals.
Right, real shit.
Being away from LA, but still kind of tapped into LA. I was able to kind of like sit back, formulate a real, you know, actionable plan. Yeah. So, and then once you know, I took all of 2024. I'm talking about all of 2024 to sit down, yoga it out, eating better. You know what I'm saying? Petting chickens
how
and
you was
shit.
eating better?
Like I said, that's when I started growing my own shit. I started growing my own weed. Started like really like different.
And
like,
your lady introduced you, or
I
ain't gonna say introduced you, but motivated you.
Motivated me, because I've always been the type of person that's been about like bettering your life from the inside out. But it's like, you know, and that's really from like my child's mother. You know what I'm saying? My children's mother. You know what I'm saying? She really was a vegan and all that shit, so she had my mind in a different way. But really,
Shout out to her. That's hard.
Yeah, kinda. Shout out to them kids. Hey, Gaia. Hey, Zola. Shout out to them kids.
How many kids you got, man?
I got two girls. Two girls.
I got a daughter, too.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
girl dad.
Girl dad. Shout out my
real.
daughter, KK. I love you to death.
But, like, shout out them girls. But, she my partner, she really just, like, was like, hey, gang, like, you got it, but, like, you cloudy. Like, you cloudy. Like, there's a lot of blockages.
She helped clear the fog.
For sure.
So what's I'm trying to just think of, like, I don't know how I want to word this. You know what I mean? Because I feel like obviously your partner helped you a lot.
For sure.
I mean, you giving her a ton of credit for
sure.
know, where you are today. Maybe just because, you know, niggas be having different mentalities when it comes to just like women and shit. But for the ones that maybe, they might want a partner, or they looking for something in a partner. What's 3 things you feel like is important in a woman to have, or what's 3 things you can name about your woman that just changed you and helped you excel in life? You feel me? Because
the first thing,
I definitely know what it feels like to have somebody that they level you up and clear your mind and help you become a better man, and just like you said, clear that fog. But not only that, just help you get closer to goals that you've been having. You feel me? Whether that's eating, whether that's rap, anything. You know what I mean?
you said top 3. The 3
Yeah,
things.
just 3 for you. Maybe just 3 things you want to touch on.
Aspirations. Like, shorty gotta aspire to be something.
Yeah.
Not a stripper, not a dancer, not a fucking something where you can use something that's easily accessible. Because if you can use something that's easily accessible, it means that you're not using your mind to your full potential. Like, I mean, like, yeah, you gotta aspire. The other thing is, like, you gotta have some type of hustle. So you can aspire to be something, but if you don't put the work into action, it ain't mean shit. You just talking to me. So you gotta, like I said, you gotta have a hustle. You gotta aspire to be something. And third, you gotta have some fucking compassion, cause I'm a fucking human, nigga, and like I can't wake up every day on go. I can't wake up every day on go. Even though every day I'm gonna get to the bag, I can't wake up every day on go. And on those off days where I feel like shit and I feel like the world ain't got it for me and I feel like, you know what I'm saying, God got me on the opposite scale of the favor, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna need somebody to just talk in my ear and say, nigga, you got it, bro. The fuck you talking about? You got it. Like, you been this far, you got it. Why the fuck you
Hey, I felt that shit
it?
in my soul, my nigga.
And that's all really, like, I ain't never had a person to just talk me in my ear. Now, I've had people to say you got it, but they said you got it because they wanted something from it. I ain't never had a person to say you got it because, nigga, you got it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
They want nothing back from you.
And the thing is like, when I first got there, you know what I'm saying, was interacting, it wasn't, when you meet somebody, it's the courting stage, but it's like, man, she got the work, and then I got the work. It was like, oh shit, you got a yoga studio, oh da 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 da. Then it's like, I'm seeing shit that niggas is doing that's grimy, blah 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? I insert myself in the studio. Now I'm a partner. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm co-owner, and it's not off of because I wanted something. Because really, I didn't want nothing to do with that yoga shit, nigga. I'm in the streets, nigga. I go get a bag before I go tell a nigga to stretch, nigga. Fuck out of here. The fuck, nigga. I can move a bag, like whatever though. But like anyway, like. That was me, and then I realized it's not about that. It's not about that. It's about structure, and it's about if you can structure a business, you can structure your business. That's it.
You can structure a business. You can structure businesses.
That's what I'm saying.
You structure a business.
And I had businesses. I had employees. When I'm talking about this shit,
talking
about I had like employees. Like my brother not here. You know what I'm saying? But niggas could really like look it up, like Instagrams, other people's shit. You could search shit. Like I really had employees. Like. You go here, you do this, we do this, we do this. So it's like I understand the concept of like delegating.
Putting people on.
Yeah, you got to delegate. You
like Rick Ross say, man, you ain't no boss until you feel me. You put your people on. You put other niggas in position.
And then that's kind of where I'm at today. So I took that year off. I'm like, all right, I got my mind right. Now we in what? We in the first quarter still, the end of the first quarter, right? Man, my next quarter is not even about me. My next quarter is about my brother.
Right.
My next quarter is about my brother.
What is about your brother?
So my brother rap too. My brother Jinx Sonati, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Jinx.
Shout out, bro.
My next quarter is about him. So he a real big gamer, Fortnite, shit like that. Really be getting them wins and shit. Cool. We gonna buy some streaming equipment. We gonna get you right. That's what we doing because it's like this shit is just like I said, a springboard. Exactly. I might just hop on and stream a couple times just to boost or whatever. But you know what I'm saying? The whole purpose is that now you on Kick. Now you got your little Kick money. Bop bop bop. We can hit a song. Do. My other homie, he off camera, Hefe, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, cool, just a cool ass nigga, you know what I'm saying?
I don't want nigga Hefe.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga definitely just a get money nigga. Nigga's definitely known in the area for the type of, he just carries himself a certain type of way. We'll just put it like that. With that being said, it's like, bro, about to start getting it intertwined into the music too. Nigga might not gotta rap on every song. Nigga might not gotta rap on any song. But same way like ASAP Bari was everywhere. Now look at, you know what I mean? Same way like, Yams wasn't no fucking rapper, but everybody know who Yams is.
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's like everybody could play a position. It's just about, like you said, Ross says, you got to put your people on in a way that is beneficial. Like,
Right.
like 50 Cent.
Putting everybody in position and then niggas playing their role. You know
Play,
what I mean? But everybody want to be the leader too. That's where
but everybody can be the leader. That's why BMF did so well. Everybody can be the leader, but everybody don't got to be the leader of the same thing. Like everybody not gonna be like. That's why I said everybody don't got to be the rap. Ooh, I keep hitting that shit. Everybody don't got to be the rapper. I'm the leader rapper. I don't give a fuck. Like, you want to be the lead rapper?
You want to be the lead streamer? You could be the lead streamer.
You be the lead streamer.
Photographer,
whatever you want to do, you could be the lead. But as long as we make sure we excel at our positions, we can't fold. Like,
and we all pushing this shit tenfold.
For sure. Like TheAuxConnect, like, you think TheAuxConnect would have made it with all of these little other niggas that have been around? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And now look,
his whole team, AMP,
and now
all
look,
them niggas on.
Everyone, and now he on his second wave. Now he got Ray Kai and Ray and all these other little niggas. So now he on the second wave of putting niggas on.
Is it 6 of them AMP niggas? Either way, like you said, they all on. And he got his second wave.
He got his second wave.
That shit is crazy because now we about to see him, like, even Ray. Ray is he's a different ethnicity. You know what I mean? He's not black, but we about to see him. Put him on.
What
like,
I'm talking about? So I'm talking about Ray about to be able to get his country. Us, like, Ray about to go crazy, and it's all like, and again, it's all off a hustle. Like, Ray would have never met Kai if Ray didn't have the aspiration, the hustle, and the compassion to understand how to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not. And now we're just talking partners. Now it don't gotta be your girl, but that was a partnership, right? This nigga said, "Oh, I want to be a streamer." Okay, this nigga came to my country. The hustle part is I'm gonna go be at this nigga's side every time. All right. Now the compassion part is, okay, I'm not gonna press him as I want to be a streamer. I want to be your friend. Yeah. I want to be compassionate because you're a human. So let me come into your stream as your friend. Let me be yo nigga. Let me just be here. I just want to be here. I'm happy to be here. That's a compassionate feeling. Like, for a nigga to come to another country to see, like, I know really what you want. I know you want to be me. Everybody want to be me. I'm cussing that. But for you to just be like, nah, what's up, my nigga? Like, nah, you in my country. Like, come chill. Like, okay, cool. You might could get what you want now, nigga. You might could be the streamer, nigga. Cause it's like I said, like, yeah, you just gotta work at this shit. Like, yeah, Kai hard.
Nah, Kai cold, bro. That shit he doing.
Speed is even better. Like,
Speed is a fucking unicorn, nigga. I didn't watch this nigga race niggas and win or be close to winning and all.
But it's not even just that. That nigga just did
remakes of movies and shit.
It's this nigga's in the WWE. This nigga's doing political trade relations in China. Bro, that nigga probably just saved us from World War III, gang. Niggas don't even know, bro. That shit just probably saved us. Dennis Rodman saved us the first time. Now it's Speed, nigga. On God.
Also, Speed different, bro.
On God. Thank you, Speed, for going to China, gang.
Yeah, shout out Speed. I don't be keeping up with everything that like the streamers be doing, but I be watching a lot of this shit and I be amazed at some of the stuff that they be doing, man.
Yeah,
that shit is major, bro. They changing the streamers is down there, the new rappers, for real.
But that's what I'm saying. It's really a platform. Like, you got niggas like Blackboy Max making songs now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? 5-star the label. Like, nigga, what? Like, now he's a label runner because he has a platform. That's what I'm saying.
Bro, streamers made niggas like Stephen A. Smith go start streaming and having YouTube
podcasts and shit.
Podcasts and shit like that. Like, because them niggas was, you got to think about Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef. A lot of that shit, the biggest niggas that was announcing shit was streamers.
Facts.
It wasn't coming from no fucking
radio. They was leaking shit to streamers.
No,
so
none of that. Yeah. That shit was crazy.
The radio is dead unless you part of a label.
But pods, just like, you know what I mean? All the other shit niggas is used to seeing, like, us coming up. That's all I'm saying. You feel me? Yeah, streamers out this world. Them niggas is up right now. They going crazy. That shit is hard. Shout out to all the streamers. You feel me? Doing they shit, influencing and motivating everybody. That shit is hard for sure. So let's speak more, bro, about you getting into the rap. So how was that? Sure. I know you was a DJ, or you still currently DJ?
Yeah, I still currently DJ. I'm still currently DJ.
So you a DJ, and then you rap. Obviously, you said you've been doing music your whole life, right?
Yeah, like
that's something. Obviously, the DJing was a motivation from Pops and the music, or
So, the DJing was Pops.
When was your first, like, I'm in the studio, I really could do this shit moment. Like,
Oh
okay, I can
shit! I
rap.
was
Like, I
with.
really
This
can
was in
rap.
Virginia. Like I was in Virginia with these niggas. Ambitious Entertainment. Shout out Rizzy, DT, Chuck Diesel, Grand Marquise. You
Back
know,
at the crib.
yeah. Now they back at
Yeah,
the crib. They still out there, still making music and shit. I actually still tap in with Grand Marquise. Like that's
that's
my
hard.
brother. That's my big bro.
That's
For
hard.
real, for real. Um, yeah, I was their annoying little brother, man. Like, I think I met them niggas working at Red Lobster or something. You know what I'm saying? I'm being real, like some random ass restaurant job.
Yeah.
And like them niggas was just hard. Like I just ain't never hear no niggas like and they was from New York too, so it was like there was like some kind of kindred spirit shit going on. And I'm
Mm.
like, yo, these niggas is hard, bro. Like, let me rap. And they're like, nigga, go away.
Go
Yeah, and I'm
away.
like, let me rap. They're like, no, 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 let me rap. And then one time I'm freestyling, them niggas was like, oh, this nigga can rap, okay.
Yeah.
So they put me on a song. And it was like, this shit is horrible. Like you don't like this is not what you was freestyling. And I'm just like, oh, okay. And I'll never forget. DT was like, bro, come here. I'm gonna sit down with me, bro. Like I'm gonna teach you how to like freestyle rapping and studio rapping is two different things, and I had to understand about cadences and keeping the same
Mm.
tone and understanding vocal presence and understanding your position in the mic and how it sounds and what it captures and stuff. And like bro really taught me like how to be a rapper, a studio rapper, like
Yeah.
DT, like straight up, like
Shout out
him and
DT.
Rizzy, like and Rizzy did it in an asshole way. He was like the big bro that was like, nah, nigga, you suck, do it again. Like DT was more along the line like, come here, little
Like
bro,
a coach.
yeah, he's like, come here, little bro. But both of them, combined, made what it was, you know what I'm saying? And I was able to like understand the concept of rapping. And then I met another dude, maybe a few years later named IQ. Shout out IQ. He go by Young Millionaire now on IG. But bro really like told me how to make a song. So they taught me how to record in the studio,
Mm.
but bro taught me how to make a song, hook, a bridge, 12 bar verse, whether a 16 bar verse. Like bro taught me like this, I guess you could say the science of the music of
Right.
recording. And then from there I just, and this is like 2016, 2015,
Okay.
2016. So,
How old are you at this time?
33.
No, at this time,
Oh, at that
2016,
time,
2015.
shit, you making me do math.
Yeah, I don't know. Shit. We in 25, you
20,
33, so she
23,
was 23?
23, 23,
23,
24,
24?
23, 24, yeah.
Okay.
And
And you not in LA yet then? You
nah, I'm
still in
not in LA.
Virginia?
Not even
Okay.
thinking about LA. I'm just
Right.
happy, in my little existence in VA. And
Okay.
yeah, like these dudes definitely like put me on to like music.
And
And
then when did
then
you start consistently putting music out?
it was after I hijacked. So shout out Neff Nuff said he another artist from the DMV area. It's when I hijacked my way onto his remix. So DT was like everybody's like engineer. Everybody came to fuck with
Mm.
DT.
Okay.
And I just heard the beat. It was like, shut the city down, shut the city down. I was just like,
This shit hard.
I got a verse.
Instantly,
I said, I got a
yeah.
verse. DT was like, bro, I can't do it. Like, it's his song. I said, all right. They playing, and now mind you, DT already like teaching me how to, do the little computer shit. I'm like,
Yeah.
all right.
I'm gonna plug me one in.
I see there's a little space for me too. I'm like, boop. Marshall, when I walk through the door, city's like, so he hear me, he like, nigga, stop touching my shit. And then he hearing what I'm saying. He like, oh,
Dude, this nigga
whoa.
gassed
He
it
was like,
up.
what
This
the?
the
Hold on, I'm talking
what?
about, he looking at me like, he used to call me, he used to be like, yo, you little Anakin Skywalker. I told you, like, me and my niggas was nerd. He like,
Yeah, nah,
yeah.
that's
He like,
cool.
you letting out the dark side. And I was like,
Yeah.
I'm in there. And Neff heard that shit and was like, fuck, keep it, man. Keep it. And that was my first time being like, oh, I'm hard. Like,
So that's your moment for
that
like,
was my moment. I'm
oh,
like,
yeah,
I'm
I can
out
do
there.
this shit.
I could
Yeah.
do this shit 100%.
Okay.
And then from there, it's like, I was recording. But again, when you little bro, you get to push your shit out when you get to push it out and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then it wasn't until like I really got with IQ where I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. And then I started pushing music. We was shooting videos, doing performances, like, the Eddie Kane show, like back in DC and the DMV was like popular. We did that. Like we performed. Yeah, we did a bunch of shit.
Okay.
Even did some Afton shows, like
That's
you know what I'm
hard.
saying. Like we was working for it, and then like I-71 compliance came in DC. That's the weed shit.
Yeah.
So then my focus completely went from music to, oh, we can get some money with some weed legally. Oh yeah, I'm out of here. Like, I don't know what y'all talking about.
Put the music on pause a little bit.
Pause.
We gotta pause the music. Came out to Cali.
Wait, no, I released the fire song. We did a fire video. And then it got some numbers, and I was like, "Oh, I'm popping." So then,
how many numbers you do?
I think like 20,000. But you know, for a nigga that ain't never had no 20,000,
yeah, you like, damn, I hit 20.
I'm like, I hit 20. I'm hard.
Shit,
like
that's just over here.
But yeah, and then we moved out to Cali, and then when we moved out to Cali, we just kind of like it was hard when I coming out here as an implant, like not knowing nobody, or you know what I'm saying, like I
having a network.
Yeah, having a network.
Ground zero.
So you know, the first like 6 to 8 months was crazy out here. I'm not even gonna lie, it was just like. It was hard.
Yeah.
It's one of them stories, like, you know what I'm saying, like you in your car, you in hotels, little Airbnbs, you just trying to figure it out because, you know, you trying to make constant money here and you got to respect the politics, like what we touched, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you just doing what you can to survive. But then I started realizing, you know, you start meeting people, you start getting confident in like who you are in this city, what you could bring to this city, to the people in this city. You know, you good at that point, like, once you start getting into your own, and once I started getting to my own, it was cool, and then that's when I moved to the IE, once I realized, I'm like, this LA shit is expensive, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, gotta come to the inland, man.
What came to the IE and ran it up to the Dino.
Shout out to Dino,
Wall Street,
man.
I lived on Wall Street, I was in the fucking trenches, nigga. Yeah. I was in the trenches, and that shit, what, nigga, I'm talking about, oh my God, bro, I was not ready, I'm like, yeah, shout out Dutchy, young Dutchy. If it wasn't for Dutchy, I wouldn't have found a spot to stay. But yeah, nigga, I'm in the trenches, bro. I'm talking about
in the trenches of San Bernardino.
Yeah, I was not ready.
That IE shit ain't sweet like everybody think it is.
Niggas is like and then I'm telling people, they're like, "Where you live?" Oh, I live in the Dino. Oh, I'm like, "What you mean? I just moved there." They're like, "Oh, all right." I'm like, "What you mean? Like, I just got here. What you saying, bro? Like, it's signed a year lease, gang. Like, tell me now." They're like, "Oh yeah." You'll find out, bro.
You will see with that Dino life, bro.
But nah, it wasn't too bad. Like Dino wasn't too bad. Like, it's cool. Like again, you just gotta navigate, bro. Like, it was cool.
Right, that's it.
Go to the pop-ups. You do little pop-ups. Go to the pop-ups. That's how you meet everybody. That's like the meeting ground for everybody. The weed pop-ups. You know what I'm saying? You go in there. Oh shit, I seen you like 4-5 times. Now it's like, oh, what you? Oh. So and that's how I met Fresh. Like Fresh on Instagram. Fresh Flight 100, that's my nigga. Like, he put me on shows with Shoreline, put me on shows with like Mike Sherm, put me on shows with a bunch of people, and like, it was like, oh, all right, I'm seeing how Cali work. It's about who you know, and then, like I said, you just start understanding the area, and you start thriving.
And then where's the music at this point?
The music it's full throttle, like 100%. I just did a session with Coke Studio.
Oh, just recently.
Recently, like last week, just did a session with Coke Studio.
Okay, so all right, so we fast forwarding to now. Then I was more so talking about when you.
My fault.
Nah, you good. I was more so talking about when you was doing stuff with Shoreline.
The music. The music was. I was consistent. I was dropping. I'm dropping it. We dropping videos. It was cool, but again, the main front was weed. Like I'm making money.
So then because I know you doing your thing with the weed and everything like that. When you go up to the Bay, is that when music become
the forefront? Yes, like recently. So like in 2023, 2024.
When?
I moved in the Bay January 2024.
2024. Okay, was this? You already met your partner.
I met the partner.
So was she part of the reason to go to the Bay? Or
yeah. She's 100% of the reason.
Oh, she's out there.
Yeah, she was already out there. She a teacher. She doing her thing out there.
Oh, so you know I'm going with baby.
Yeah. Well, it was because it was like this. Realistically, it was like, again, do I just be out here doing everything and whatever?
And not like that. Not to say it like as if you following her, but more so that
I follow peace.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
so
I follow
more so
the
the connection. The clarity, the things that she bringing you from a mental standpoint, bro, that us as men, that we want in a woman, everything is there. So it's like, the shit that I'm doing, I could do that anywhere, realistically.
Facts.
I don't got to be in LA to do what I'm doing. I can do what I'm doing in the Bay.
Facts.
So I fuck with you wifey. All right, I'm coming out there with you.
I'm coming out there. Ain't no reason to play around out here.
Yeah, so she got the Yuga. The Yuga. I'm gonna clip that shit
The
out. I might leave it in. The
the
yoga
you
studio.
yeah.
She got the yoga studio.
So she was in the process of like taking it over. She had it. She had a
Mm-hmm.
partner at the time, and her partner was on some, some
No
shady
mud.
shit, on some,
Okay.
what I'm saying.
And then so you get out there and then
I started seeing.
music. You feel me? She didn't clear my mind. She got me right. Got this confidence in
I
me.
started recording.
I'm in my bag. I done just hit Super Saiyan 3. You feel me? I'm on that
Fact,
level.
fact.
I'm all gas. We on the music shit
I'm on the
all the way.
music, and then it started like once I started hearing the difference in the quality of what I'm saying, I could process different things. I'm finding my pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's like now it's like I hear the greatness in the old music, but now in this music I'm hearing like commercial quality. I'm hearing that quality that you can put this in anything. You sync
Okay.
license this. You could like I'm taking a different approach to it because before it was like I just wanted to out rap everybody. I just wanted to prove that I was a better rapper than everybody.
Right.
Like my man Hefe, he'd be like, bro, you like Fabulous. You a rapper's rapper. You just be rapping to say shit. You'll just say
Yeah.
a funny punchline like,
Fab.
yeah, right? And I'd be like, yeah, that Fabulous, one of my favorite rappers. Desert
Fab
Storm,
bar.
let's go, nigga. Like
Fab
that was
bar.
I grew up in that time, nigga. I was in New York, right?
Yeah.
So, right? But then it's like nowadays it's like, yeah, I could really out rap you and I want to make something that invokes a feeling. Like
Right.
I need an emotion to be pulled out of you. So it's not about just being, saying the wittiest shit. It's
Yeah.
about you resonating with something. It doesn't matter if it's
Bro.
4 bars, 2 bars, 3 bars. It don't matter if it's one word that you resonate with.
I'm glad you said that, bro, because, like, for me, for all the rappers that I personally like, they got some type of song that I like. I feel it in my stomach, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Pause. That shit sound crazy. I don't even
You know
say
what I'm saying?
pause.
Pause,
That shit
pause, definitely
crazy.
pause.
But it just give you like that. You again, it just what
It's
I
that
mean.
feeling in your
It
stomach.
resonates with you, like
But
Meek
that's not your
Mill.
stomach, it's your soul. You just feel
Yeah,
it in your stomach. That's just a human response.
right.
But really, you feeling it in your soul. Like that nigga just hit a frequency that lined with your
Yeah.
frequency, and there's nothing.
That
Like I don't
shit,
care if a
that
nigga
shit
say
will
the
give
song.
you. I say that it'll give you like chills.
Yeah,
Like
goosebumps.
a lot of people been talking about that Meek Mill and Friday song. They feel like you that proud of me. You know what I mean? A
Yeah,
lot of people been talking about that. People been making freestyles, all type of shit. A lot of people say that's Meek's best verse. I'd be like, nah, you don't listen to bro.
yeah,
Nah,
you don't
nah,
listen.
in
You
my
don't.
opinion, I'm like, that's
Nah,
crazy. I'm like,
Meek has some
I know a
crazy
million
shit.
songs. Like, nigga, give me chills. But it's like for all the rappers that I really like, bro. Like again, you just talking about people resonating with your bars, even if it's just four, even if, the whole thing, whatever. For me personally, I feel like as a fan of music, that's what resonates with me. I don't like. I had my era where I like party music. I had my
Yeah,
era where the YG when we was coming up, the Jerking Days, doing different shit like that. But I've always been a person that like rappers that have songs that it give me chills. You feel me? It
for
resonate with
sure.
my soul. It's like I
Why you
like
listening?
Plies a lot growing up. A lot of people be like, damn,
What? This nigga
you like Plies?
Plies? I loved Plies. When I'm bro. When
Come
I'm talking.
on.
Hold
Yeah,
on, hold on, hold on, hold
I'm
on, hold
telling
on.
niggas like, how you
Would
don't
you
like
please
mine?
excuse my
My
hands?
hand.
I
Come on,
apologize. They
banger.
have a one-track mind to
Banger.
squeeze on your behind. But
Banger.
when I'm talking, bro, this nigga,
Man,
yo,
I
this,
like that. I like that.
yeah.
You feel me? That running my mama crazy, like
Oh
shit
yeah,
like that, like real bangers. You
I
know what I
feel
mean?
you.
But a lot of people they might not listen to them type of songs. They might not even know that side apply because all they hear is the commercial shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
The busted baby, the
I'm,
please excuse my
but see the
hands, like
thing,
shit
but
like
see,
that.
nah, you
You know?
gotta even. But see, this is my thing. I find the depth in everything because if you really
Yeah,
listen to the "Please excuse my hand,"
yeah.
like again, I like Biggie. So if you take it from not a lyrical standpoint, but if you let him paint the picture,
Picture, yeah.
it's the craziest song because every man has had that
No,
feeling
for
when you're
sure.
with a
That's
female.
that's
You're just sitting there
100%.
like ah, like what the
Hey, I
fuck?
know
Like
I
I
check mine.
like I am not a creeper nigga, but
Yeah.
fuck, let me touch something, shawty, like fuck, like.
Yeah.
But it's like I'm not, yeah. Like it's just certain, like again, or like Pretty Ricky.
Come on, Pretty Ricky was man. Look,
Like that honey song
don't
that
get me
your
started.
love's like
Yeah,
honey.
that's a
But
banger,
again, but
classic.
now we're talking about why niggas ain't making songs like that no
Yeah,
more, right? Like
yeah. Even like that. It's a Pretty Ricky song with his I think it's like Make It Like It Was or something. It's something like that, but just bangers again. Songs
Pleasure P, I did you
really.
wrong.
Oh,
Like,
I did you wrong with.
like
It's crazy. Or Feel the Rush?
Oh,
Oh my God! Banger!
But that's what I'm saying, though. That shit made
yeah.
you feel. You sitting in your car.
Bro,
Hold on.
come
Even if
on.
you ain't do nothing
Come
to a
on.
bitch, you about to text her like, my bad, gang. Like, I ain't mean to. She texting you like, what'd you do? This is a preemptive sorry, baby. Like, I'm sorry. I'm probably gonna do something like.
Man. Bunch of bangers though.
Yeah.
Definitely, like you said, just resonating with your soul, different things like that. So for me, when you said that, music for me, it's important that it has that. Because if it don't, it's not, for me, it's not gonna stick. I might like it for a moment, but it's not, I'm not gonna stay with it. It's still music. I like Bryson Tiller first album. I still go back and listen to that shit sometimes.
Oh, Bryson.
You know what I mean? I feel like music that really resonates with you, like Mozzie Blah Da Da. I can tell you exactly what I was doing, where I was at when I first heard that song.
Man,
when you really,
orange juice,
all that, you feel me? Burn at the Rolling, like,
oh my
you know
God.
what I mean?
Or the Weekend trilogy when it first
all
came.
that. When I first heard Tony's Story, when I first heard I'm a
Boss.
You feel me? When I first heard 7 Days a Week and Blue Laces by Nip, like, you feel me? It's just all type of stuff.
When I first heard Nip, I was about to cry. Like, I didn't know, I didn't understand what this nigga, like, he was rapping his soul, bro. Like,
what's your favorite Nip song?
Yeah.
3.
Oh, favorite Nip song? Oh, Get Right with
All Get Right?
Yeah.
With him and Jay Stone?
Yep.
Yeah, I used to listen to that shit. I used to listen to that shit every day in college.
Bro, when I'm talking about
workout.
turn
on my mic.
Yeah.
Turn off the light. Roll us a flight.
Yeah.
And let's all get right. Yeah, that's a banger.
For you waited for your life.
Listen to the banger.
Yeah.
That's a banger on me.
Yeah, that shit. And then
that's one of my favorite songs.
Another Nip song. So I got turned on, again, I'm from the East Coast, so I got turned on to him late. But shout out, look, this one of my homegirls, you know, shout out Daytona, bro. Shorty, like, got me real hip real quick. So I met her in the IE, but Shorty was like, she thorough. She, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Daytona,
her,
you know what I'm saying?
IE.
Thorough as fuck. She put me on to Nip, Larry June, G Perico, and just what's the Age Money, like, just niggas around here. And bro, I'm talking about.
What year is this?
This is 2020.
2022,
2021. So I was already listening to Nip, right? Like the Victory Lap, you know, that came out, what, 2018? 2019. So I'm already listening to Victory Lap, and she's like, what is this? I'm like, bro, Nip is hard. She's like, yeah, okay. Have you ever heard of Slauson Boy? Boom, like, I'm talking about, she's playing old shit, and I'm just like, Bullets with no name.
Victory Lap did come out 2018.
2018?
Nip died in 2019.
So Bullets with no name, you know what I'm saying?
Bullets ain't got no name. All the old shit.
When I'm talking about, she's playing
the
shit, real Nip, and I'm like, neighborhood Nip, nigga, like, not Nipsey Hussle, neighborhood Nip, nigga.
That was the, like, how you talked about the front of music, like, whatever portraying, you feel me? You just promoting yourself as a artist.
Yes.
I feel like musically, Nip came out with that music, and then once he had our attention, he shifted this shit into giving the blueprint.
He articulated life. He articulated
nigga,
life into music, and when people were listening to it, people enjoyed it. They appreciated it, but they didn't understand it until the nigga died. Once he died, they said, fuck.
Yeah, niggas was sick.
Damn, we should have cultivated and nurtured this. You know what I'm saying?
I never cried when Kobe died on my birthday, bro. I was super hurt.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean, I was super hurt, but when Nip died, I really cried. I feel like I lost a homie.
Nah.
When Kobe died, I was hurt too, but when Nip died, nigga really. I just had seen Nip perform at Meek show, like a month before that. Meek and Drake had just got back cool, so he brought out Drake, he brought out YG, Nip, and Roddy Ricch. And Nip and Roddy had just dropped that Racks in the Middle. That shit was going stupid. I think that might be one of the only times he probably performed
it with Roddy.
Yeah, you feel me? That shit was wild.
Yeah, that shit was definitely.
That shit was crazy, bro. When Nip passed, for sure. But nah, so your favorite 5 West Coast artists, if you just had to choose?
Favorite 5 West Coast artists? That is a crazy ass question.
I'm curious, since you from the East Coast.
I would have to say Warren G. Just because that G-Funk shit is crazy.
Yeah, G-Funk.
It just reminds me of West Coast Biggie. It just reminds me of that storytelling. You know, you're painting a vivid picture. I would say Too Short, just because now being in the Bay, I see what type of
You got a new appreciation,
a
for
new
bro.
appreciation is like, you know,
Legend,
bro
bro.
would really just bro would really just a nigga like us that just wouldn't stop.
For
Like he
sure.
just not stopping out the trunk, out the bando with hoes, with this, with that. Like you gonna get this music, nigga. Like
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. Um, Now I would have to say Lil Russell just because of the gems and shit he's dropping.
Mm-hmm.
Um, West Coast. Ooh, Nate Dogg,
Nate Dogg, rest in peace.
because of he hearing him made me understand like melodies and flows and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would have to say Snoop Dogg. I would have to say Snoop and Dre because you can't, like, yeah, Snoop got other
Shit without
Dre,
Yeah.
but the Snoop that everyone came to love Snoop was with Dre.
Okay.
So I would have to put them together, Snoop and Dre.
Respect.
You know,
Different list too. I like it though. I love it. Warren G.
Warren G. Yeah, Warren G. I feel like Warren G. created some of the best music.
You said Warren G, Too Short,
Lil
LaRussell.
Russell. And I would add Mr. Fab up there just because, again, being in the Bay Area now, seeing like what bro is actually doing for the community and how he approaches different things, and you know what I'm saying. Like I ain't even gonna lie, like I went to one of his events. And like, you know what I'm saying, like me being from LA, I expected certain things to be a certain way. How it's like, you know, faux glam and shit out here. So I definitely like said something to him, and he's definitely a thorough ass nigga where he'll definitely respond to you, definitely hit you personally, get shit right, make sure that things are copacetic, because he's really like the mayor of Oakland. So it's
That's
like
hard.
yeah, so I definitely add him under, like, you know, like a little asterisk, like number 6. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that's fire, bro. That's a good list though. I love that. I like that. Different perspective, different persona, but a good mixture of everything too. And I like how you included from both North and
Only
so
because
you out there right now.
yeah,
though,
I'm
so
out
you
there, and it's like,
experiencing
yo,
it.
that's
Yeah, because we was just talking about they was talking about currently though. They was talking about right now. You know this what is that shit? This Mount Rushmore shit been going live.
oh yeah.
So I guess I'll even ask you that. For you, who would be the Mount Rushmore for you of the East Coast? It could be all time. It could be now.
Of all time,
Yeah, it could be do
East
both
Coast?
all time and now. But then the West, like we had seen. Well, I seen one, and it had YG, it had
I
Draco,
mean,
it
of
had
all
Kendrick,
time,
and it
you
had
gotta
Nip.
do like fucking KRS-One, like Big Daddy Kane, fucking, you know.
I'm surprised you ain't say Big.
Big would be up there, but it's like there were so many more foundational pieces that help.
For the all time, you feel
Yeah,
like.
for the all time.
Okay.
Like a Grandmaster Flash, like
Right.
nigga who started the
He was
DJ
in my
shit.
head. That's
You know what I'm
crazy.
saying?
He
Like
was in my head.
DJ Cool Herc. Like, you know, if we're gonna talk about like the Mount Rushmore, you gotta really put respect on like who fucking made hip hop.
Who
You know,
made the East Coast?
who made hip hop though. Like these are the niggas who like
The founders.
the nigga who first
founding
scratched the
fathers.
track.
Yeah,
And you know what I'm saying? KRS-One. You know, the nigga who's really, you know, who really.
So who would be your fourth?
Shit, fourth. I don't know. Like fourth is hard because it's like do you say Run DMC? Do you say, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because you got to think about people who pioneer. Russell Simmons, like,
the pioneers.
the pioneers. Like, yeah, he wasn't a rapper, but Russell, like, if you want to go into Mount Rushmore, like nigga, you got to put
the rappers.
Rick Rubin, Russell. Like, we talking about the people who actually made this shit. Like rappers, like, you know, after becoming an artist, it's like, yeah, you respect the rappers, but I also respect the executives, like niggas who actually put this shit together, who saw the vision, who got loans, who did this, who were like, yo, fuck it, we're gonna make this become something.
So who would you put up there for now for the East Coast?
For now, for the East Coast,
like right now
ASAP, Joey
today.
Badass.
I like Joey.
Fuck, right now, Nicki Minaj.
Nicki, shout out Nicki, a goat for sure. That's a great one.
I don't know, cause like,
You don't know who that fourth is?
cause it's like, okay, we could do, but it's like, okay, are we just talking about impact? Are we talking about longevity? Are we talking about their?
It's whatever you want it to be.
I can't.
Yeah,
I'm so indecisive.
It's
Indecisive because you could say somebody like, you got to say 50 Cent. You got to say someone like 50 Cent because he made he made New York something that it wasn't. Like he created beefs with niggas. He was doing things that like made people you had to fuck with New York.
Yeah.
But then you can look at someone like Ja Rule, who had just as important, impactful
Ja
run.
Rule hard, my
Who
nigga.
just an important, impactful
Bangers.
run. Or you could say someone like DMX, who, even though it was a short-lived
DMX,
run,
for
he
sure.
probably made rap accessible to other countries. Like DMX was the first rapper that was really out there selling international tours.
Yeah, man, niggas said it's niggas that believe that in his prime that DMX was bigger than Pop. You know
Oh
what I mean?
nah, I mean, if you
Like,
really want to
it's
think
people
about it,
that say that.
but
They feel like
actually,
that.
if you look at it, it's just okay. If DMX would have died a few years later, people would have put him over Pop. Honestly, because of his initial bam, his pop was crazy. You got to think Tupac worked for that pop, and it
Right.
wasn't really until after he got locked up. Not saying his early stuff, but he didn't become that superstar until that Suge Knight shit, until he said "fuck Bad Boy," until all that shit. That's when it was like, oh, Tupac. Right
Me.
before that, he was just like, Brenda got a baby, and like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, like the nigga trying to save the world, and
Yeah.
yeah, but
Understandable, you know.
but after that, it's like once the nigga started being like, fuck the click, then the click, you came West
Nigga
Side.
got the
Like
trip.
nigga, you was in Baltimore. You better recognize, nigga. Stop playing. Like you was in the
my
DMV,
my
nigga.
nigga said he found himself though.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I really found
in the
myself
Bay.
out here though, like in the
in
Bay. You know what I'm saying? Like
so you feel like you relate to it. A lot
I
of
relate
shit
to
Pop
it.
was talking about.
I relate to it. I can still
That's
talk
cool.
shit.
Yeah, that's
But
cool.
yeah,
But at the end of the day, you
yeah,
gonna
nah, I relate,
you
nah.
gonna rep Virginia. That's hard, man. So what can we expect for you for the the 2025?
I'm dropping music once a week, so every Friday you can expect a song from me.
Yeah.
And
Projects? Any projects out yet?
the project's out. Yeah, check out that Happy Meal freestyle. I just did a remix to Shorty Say by Famous Cray. And then yeah, like I said, every week we dropping something. Check out that 3 a.m. that's coming out.
Let's get it.
Um,
Fire. I know
yeah,
you all gas, no breaks, bro. I love
for
it.
sure. Like
Any artists you interested in working with, whether it's in the Bay, down here, SoCal, any artists you listening to, you vibing with, that you want to work with?
yeah, I heard this chick out in the Bay, this woman out in the Bay named Net Lalani. She's hard. I just like her. She sound like she like a Latina Dage Loaf, yo.
Okay.
She hard. Like
That's
I fuck with the concept of that, like her music.
Yeah.
People out here that I really want to work with. I mean, to be honest with you, I want to work with K3. Like she's a underground artist. She's hard. I want to work with like underground artists,
Okay.
like Net Spin. Like cause I'm just learning who these people are. You know what I'm saying? Like Two Hollis. Like he was at Coachella, just killed shit.
Yeah. Shout out to them too. That's hard.
Yeah, like so I want to work with like the niggas who are kind of already established, but I want to work with these niggas who have different sounds. Like, what's the nigga that's signed to Playboy Cardi? It's like,
I'm not sure.
but yeah, I want to work with Deani Dior out in New York.
Yeah.
Shout out my nigga Drino. Me and him about to put up some shit out.
That's hard.
Yeah, I'm connecting. I'm connecting with everybody.
So you more so you want to work with the underground space.
I want to work with because
like you said the main, but for the most part, I feel like the names that you naming, like you said, a lot of them more so underground or like a different sound.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, stuff like that.
I don't want to. So this is my thing. With nowadays, everybody could buy features and shit like that. I want to work off a genuine like. Let's work on some shit. And I feel like, paying for features and trying to like put yourself in this position by like piggybacking off of other artists isn't really like genuine. I want somebody to fuck with me because of me.
Cause they see the greatness in you.
For sure.
I fuck with bro. He nice.
He nice.
He hard. You know what I mean?
So I want somebody that
any inland artists?
Yeah. Oh God.
Just curious.
Fuck, what's that name?
I know you said Pa Joko. We just shout out to bro.
Yeah, definitely want to work with him.
Yeah.
Fuck, there's a few, but it's like now I'm drawing a blank right now.
Yeah.
I'm definitely drawing a blank because it's.
Where they from? Maybe I might know them.
It's damn, I'm drawing a blank. I can see bro face. I can see bro face.
Do he freestyle underground?
Name some people.
Shit. Eastside Dudes, you got do the damn thing.
That's who it is.
Duda.
When I'm saying fucking
Duda,
that girl Daytona used to be like, bro, Duda's the homie. Like you gotta work with him. You gotta work with him. But it just
shout
never
out my
came up.
nigga Duda, man.
Yeah, him. That's. I was trying to think of his name, but yeah, I definitely work with him.
Yeah, Duda cold. He another one of
Mike.
Yike Mike, yeah, shout out.
Yeah,
Yike Mike.
I would like to work with Yike Mike. I actually recorded at Yike Studio a bunch of times, but like to be honest with you, I have no clue where them sessions are, gang.
Yeah.
Like I've actually recorded
Yeah,
with
y'all
like a
been
few.
putting on for the ice,
Yeah.
been doing this shit.
So I definitely recorded with bro multiple times. I just don't. And like I see him at events and shit, but like I definitely like to work with him.
Yeah.
Who else? It's a few niggas like it. Just I just can't think. Like I've been out the IE for so long, and it's not like I'm not checking on niggas, but like I said, I've been focused for the past year just on me.
Understandable, bro. I
Like,
feel like everybody always is on they mission. You know what I mean? So you're not gonna necessarily like Lil Wayne. He said he never sees certain shit by a lot of people. Now I don't be knowing if he playing or if he serious.
yo, that nigga, you be like,
so
yo, have you heard this? He be like, actually, I
they just
haven't.
said he didn't know that Kanye and Jay-Z had a project together.
Oh, Watch the Throne shit,
He didn't know that. I'm like, damn, Wayne be in a different world. Wayne's world.
But
You know?
facts. But I'm
that.
open to work with everybody. Like if you want to work with me, or if you just want to put some shit together, I make beats, I engineer, I could create anything you want to do. So it's like if you really want to work, or you know what I'm saying, even if you just interested in tapping in with me, I'm not one of them dudes. You know, I'm not accessible to everybody, but I'm accessible if it means something. So if you trying to work, if you want to get down on something, if you want to make some money, tap in with me, because that's what it's about. If you
I definitely think for your mind frame, bro, like just reading your energy and the type of artist you are, type of person you are, you feel me? I definitely feel like you should tap in. Definitely with Duda. I think you and Duda make some tight shit. I think you should tap in with Eastside Deuce too.
Eastside Deuce?
Eastside Deuce, he's from San Bernardino.
Okay.
Del Rosa, he always talking about Del Rosa, good rapper I fuck with, bro. You know what I mean? And I think y'all definitely cook up something cold together for sure, 100%.
I'm with it. Come on, link it. You know what I'm saying? From your mouth to God's ears, for sure.
You, that's just what I personally believe. You know what I mean? It's definitely a pleasure, bro, having you here on the platform.
Thank you.
And everything like that, learning about you and stuff, bro. And we look forward to seeing you do magnificent things in the future.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Keep doing everything that you're doing, brother. Keep your foot on the gas. You know what I mean? And you definitely got me intrigued with the yoga and stuff like that.
So look, like this my thing. So look, I'm gonna put this out there, and I know my partner gonna kick me in my ass. But look, if you comment on this video and you DM me, right, I'll set you up some free classes. And yes, it's in the Bay, but it's like, you know, come travel, come see the state.
Yeah,
come up there, you know what I'm saying?
Come up there and you tell a nigga where to go eat. You feel me?
I'll put you on to some shit.
All that, bro. I definitely plan on coming out there for sure.
Come see me. Yeah. I definitely got you. We can work that out after this, but I got you.
For sure, bro. So we gonna wrap it up, but before we wrap it up, I feel like I gotta ask you like 2 more good questions. So, one, do you feel like you more of an underground rapper, or do you feel like you more of a mainstream rapper for you?
So I don't really do the titles. I'm just a rapper, cause right now, you know, it doesn't matter if I'm underground, above ground, in the sky. It don't matter. My whole goal is to connect with people.
Right.
So I don't want to put a label on me that might seem like I'm unattainable or like you can't listen to me, because I don't want to say that I'm underground and the niggas who feel like they only fuck with mainstream shit can't fuck with me. It's like I make music for people. So it's like whether you hear some of my shit, it sounds commercially polished, or you hear some of my shit and it got the grit and the angst of the underground. It's like it's for you. So it's like I'm whatever you want me to be. I'm a rapper. I'm an artist.
Okay, that's fire. Yeah, definitely an artist. So I wanted to know, since you feel me, on some artist shit, if you had to pick 2 artists to make a perfect song. So you on there and, you know, 2 other artists and a producer, who would you pick? Now you from the East Coast, but you be out here out west too. So it's usually I do it more. We do it more West Coast. So I want to know.
So I have 2.
You got 2 artists you could put on the track?
No, I got 2 separate songs, cause that's.
Oh yeah, okay, 2 separate. Yeah, cool. Okay, yeah, definitely. You get 2 separate songs.
If I was
West
making,
Coast do East Coast, yeah.
So if I was making a party song, right? If I was making a party song, cause my party song would be the East Coast song. Okay. My party song would be the East Coast song. I would put Lotto for the women, right? So she can come in and kill. You know, she gonna kill that shit hard. And then I would put.
Yeah, Lotto hard. I fuck with Lotto.
Yeah, I put Lotto, and then I have to put like a Lil Tyler or someone from Florida.
So all down south.
All down south. And the reason why is not that I'm shading New York, it's that if I were to put out a, let's say, Northeast type song, it would definitely have to be some sexy drill shit.
Right. I
It
get
would
what you mean.
100%. I would definitely go towards the genre. So I'm gonna hit Cash
sexy
Cobain.
drill.
I'm gonna hit, I'm gonna hit Bass Swag. I'm gonna hit
Okay.
them niggas, and we
Yeah.
gonna make a fucking hit and go out the park.
Right.
But if we're just making a East Coast song, nah, I'm definitely
Mm-hmm.
gonna go with some booty shaking shit, some cool, niggas talking
So
shit.
I'm curious. Do you feel like, because you said Lil Tyler and you said a lot of, and I always wanted to know this too. Just obviously, like I said, you from the East Coast. You feel like the East Coast, they gravitate more towards the South for a lot of they like party music and different things like that. I know you said the sexy
Well,
drill.
New York has changed. That's the thing. So New York changed from like making just rap music to like they had a certain sound. So they took the UK drill and turned it into New York drill, right? And then they took the New York drill and turned it to sexy drill. There's really no
You got the Ice Spice.
Yeah,
there.
You know what I'm saying? But really, that kind of they're touching on that type of genre, right? There's really like that New York sound that used to come out. Nobody's really listening to that. You got Griselda and people like that who are keeping that, boom bap, that gritty.
I fuck with what's my boy? He got that banger with J. Cole. Damn, that nigga out in Buffalo, man. No, why I can't.
West Side Gun.
Nah, that's not West Side Gun. That nigga out there in Buffalo, man.
Who
I can't think of his name, bro. Hold on. Fuck. I don't know why I can't think of bro name right now. I'm just having like a brain for it for sure. That nigga got that song with J. Cole. That shit hard as fuck. Oh damn, I'm playing Brandy and shit.
But yeah, for my West Coast song, I would have like EBK.
My nigga Benny the Butcher.
Oh, Benny the Butcher, yeah.
Tripping. Yeah, that nigga rap. But so you said West Coast.
For my West Coast, I probably had like Benny the Butcher. I know Benny the Butcher. Jesus. I'd have EBK J-Bo just because he's so popping right now.
Yeah, he cracking. He going crazy.
And I would bridge, because I know that little North and South shit, y'all little politics, but I would have to bridge it by having like someone wild on it, like Dottie Six or like
Dottie Six.
Dottie Six, Dottie Six or like, you know what I'm saying, like what's bro name? The Chili Man.
Oh, R3 the Chili Man.
Yeah. But just so it be so crazy.
So it's for everybody.
Yeah, because the nigga gonna be like EBK and Chili Man. What the fuck? Like
EBK and Dottie Six. Oh.
Right? It'll just be crazy. Like nigga would look at it and just be like, oh, and then they'd be like, who this random non-California nigga bringing these niggas together? Like, so it'd be something like that. I know everybody be like, I want Kendrick or I want nah, like. Why? So this nigga watch me on the song? Not saying I don't have confidence. Nigga not gonna crush me on my shit. The bit, like, all right, bro, yeah, this you gang, like, they not about to do that.
Nah, that'd be fire. EBK and Dodie.
Right? It'll just be different.
That'd be fire, bro. With dexterity on that bit.
Right?
Who producing?
Ooh, I mean, Hit Boy, right?
Like that. Real
the fuck?
Shit. Hey,
like,
man,
hold on.
That,
That or the nigga from the Bay. Matter of fact, no. Produced by 27 Club. Like, he's not even a popping, like, he's popping, but produced by 27 Club, bro.
Shout out 27 Club.
Bro, crazy. Like, he making them EBK beats. Like, this nigga got a fucking chokehold. What? He got a chokehold on that shit. Them shits is hard, bro. Like, and I don't even really, like, rap to them beats because, like, it just made me want to kill shit on them beats. Like, I feel it. Like, drill music. Yeah. Nigga talk to me. I hit him with the foo bop, boop bop. I'd be on it. But it's like, yeah, them beats is crazy. So that's how it'd be if we was going to use somebody from up there. But nah, for real, yeah, it got to be a Hit Boy.
Yeah,
Hit Boy.
Be fire, man.
Because Hit Boy know how to capture sounds from everywhere. It's the same thing as a Mustard. But if I do a Mustard, that's like, nah, I want Hit Boy. Like that. He got that. Yeah, he got that sound.
Yeah, that'd be fire for sure, man. Well, like I said, we definitely appreciate you putting up on us at the TheAuxConnect, man. Special guest Dexterity in here.
Let's go. You already know.
Thank you, man. JB, we up out of here. Y'all have a good one.